All right, guys. Now we're at another episode live with Rich Richardson. We have here Notorious One and Gigi Bear.
There you
We
go.
we have an interesting story of these two. These guys are former EWF wrestlers, alumni.
Oh, commissioner. I was former commissioner.
Commissioner.
Former commissioner.
Yes, he was. He was the one walking around talking about he has $6 billion in his wallet, which I don't understand how that's possible.
He never lied.
And you got Gigi Bear that was a part of Canadian territory also, rocking the fro back in the day. He ain't rocking no more fro, no more. That shit's gone now.
It's gone.
All right, guys. So go.
I remember the fro though. The fro was fire. I just want to
say. Shit, early 2000s. That was the fashion. Basically, almost everybody had a fro.
Listen,
hell yeah!
If we would have had a merchandise deal, we could have got those fros with the headbands out there. People would have loved it.
That was another thing too, with the headband with the freaking fro pushing back. I did the same thing too. Yeah. That shit was the shit. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna play something, that we definitely gotta speak on, and we gotta speak on this Black Widow. Like, there's mixed reaction from a lot of people, and I just want to see, what we can discuss, what you guys takes on the Black Widow movie, and do you see any relevance or future in this kind of what they trying to start with the Black Widow? I'll get to that point. Let's get to the trailer. I'm gonna share that with you right now. Let's see. Get this here. There you go.
You don't know everything about me. I've lived a lot of lives before I was an Avenger. Before I got this family, I made mistakes choosing between what the world wants you to be and who you are. We have to go back to where it all started. Where did you think
I love the Avengers theme and that was in slow motion.
We have unfinished business.
My girls are the toughest girls in the world.
I'm sorry. We had our orders and we played our roles.
It wasn't real.
It was real to me. To me, you were everything.
Bring her home.
Put your seatbelts on.
She's such a mom.
One thing's for sure. I'm done running from my past.
She definitely stopped running from her past.
Question, guys. You guys are seeing the footage, or is it freezing on you just like it's freezing on me?
It's a little choppy, but I saw the trailer like 20 times, so I got the gist of it.
Okay. I was wondering what the hell was going on, because I'm like, you hear the sound, but you don't see nothing moving in the damn footage.
Yeah, it was laggy.
It was kind of choppy.
But unbelievable.
I understand what we're watching.
That's what you pay Optimum for trash ass freaking Wi-Fi.
Fiber optics ain't shit. I don't know.
Ain't shit at all, especially in the suburbs.
Like, this movie's a lot more fresher in my mind because I literally just watched it just now. Like, no lie, just now, and I thought it was pretty damn good. I don't know. I have my problems with it, and I'll get to that later. But I thought overall it's a really good Marvel movie. It's on tier with Winter Soldier, in my opinion. I gotta say that.
So you basically saying that it's with Winter Soldier.
It is on tier with Winter Soldier when it comes to action, and the acting was really, really good. I'm not even gonna front. And
because you're the first person telling me that, because what I'm hearing throughout the whole internet, everybody's saying that it's nothing close to Winter Soldier. Not even close to Falcon and Winter Soldier also. Not even that.
I know what their complaints are. It's one complaint about this movie that I know that people that, mind you, I haven't heard no spoilers or what no one thought about the movie because I just watched it, but I know what people are saying, and it's with Taskmaster. People, that's the biggest issue people are having.
Yeah, the biggest issue is
right now because
they changed Taskmaster who he is. That's what everybody's
Deadpooled
he is.
They X-Men Origins Wolverine Deadpool this motherfucker. That's
what they did. That hurts. Yeah, so true.
That's what they did. But he was still cool. He wasn't trash. He was still cool. He looked cool. He did what he does. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. But that's the only issue I really have with the movie. I thought the story was pretty solid. You know, and I don't know why they kept pushing the trailers as if though it was a past thing. It's not in the past. This is in between Infinity War and Civil War. You know what I'm saying? That's
it was before Civil War. No, before Infinity
War and after Civil War, because she's on the run apparently, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But again, I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, honestly, it was pretty solid. I love the widows. I love the story. All the little things they had in it was good, except for Taskmaster. Like they did not do him dirty like that.
I didn't like what they did to Taskmaster because everybody's always used to their villains the way they are.
Exactly.
But the Red Guardian to me looked dirty through the whole movie. Like, what was
I liked him.
He did a good job. But why they had to make him look dirty through the whole movie?
Nah, he was. He was a homeless Captain America.
Movie. Yeah, he was bum Captain America. Like, I thought he was asking for change at one point. Like, it was.
All right, so let's break this up. The opening act, right, from the beginning, from when you see the credits and you see them take away the girls and all that other stuff. What you guys thought of that? Did you get the whole Jason Bourne kind of Bourne Identity kind of feel?
Now I'm gonna thriller. Barry, you go first. I'll go after you.
I really didn't get that. I really got like to me, it was just like the movie took too long to come out, so a lot of people didn't get like the timelines, like how he said. So it was like if it would have came out at the time it would have came out, it probably would have been better, like to everybody.
That is 100% true. The fact that they took so long to come out, the fact that she's actually dead in the MCU,
so it's
and dead, like you can't come back dead, and then you watch this movie, it's like you get excited, and then it's like for what? There's no payoff. That's what the whole thing is. No payoff.
At the end of this movie, you expect more, but it's like you already know.
You already know what's happening, and then.
Spoiler if you didn't watch it.
she comes back with the blonde hair, and you're like, okay, I'm not excited, bitch. You're going to die.
Like everybody really knows what's the end goal to that. So it's like,
but that opening scene with the plane and all of that was freaking dope. Like I'm telling you, the action scenes were dope. I have no issues with those.
Okay.
Fighting was dope.
The action scenes was good.
Action scenes was dope.
Like like I said, if you went to go see the action scenes, it was good. But like I said, timing is what crushed that movie.
Yes, that's a fact. It's the fact that they brought it out so late. You feel me? It kind of looks strange. You're looking at. I'm not in my mind. I'm thinking this is a prequel to all the movies. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's not a prequel. It's stuck right in the middle of the MCU.
And so it's not like you could go back.
You know.
You can't go back now. You know what I'm saying? It make no sense. So it's like after this, you just know she kicks the bucket. So
exactly, she kicks the bucket, and then it's game over. And then and again, good movie. I thought it was good. Action wise, I thought it was good. Come on, I don't want to jump the gun, but the prison break scene real fast was fucking fire. I thought that shit was dope. Like it just it was good. I liked it. Just the piece of the timing was completely off.
So. Rich Richardson gotta be a little hemorrhoid in the asshole real quick.
Would it be
because for for one, these are the things that I had a problem with. Like, matter of fact, let me start with the things I like. The opening act, I liked. I like the whole "It Smells Like Teen Spirit" opener, the song they used. I like, the whole feel, when they took the girls and stuff. Yes, the action scenes were good, and they were, up to par. But my problem was with the characters, as far as you have Black Widow and you have the Widows, and yes, you have females being trained to be assassins, right?
Yes.
But the last time I checked, there's men in this world too. And why is it that they had to make it more female driven completely, to the point that even Tony Stark was originally written in the first script or the draft, and they completely removed him because they thought that he would basically shadow her, basically just take over the spotlight. When in MCU history, there's always cameos and little freaking damn nooks and crannies of characters that appear, to push it along.
I feel you right, because I didn't see that many cameos in that one.
No,
exactly.
They had Thunderbolt Ross. Thunderbolt Ross was in
Yeah,
it.
but Thunderbolt, he's just like one of those.
I mean,
like the same thing, like when you have this guy, from the Daily Bugle. What's his damn freaking name? I forgot his damn name. Damn, I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, not the actor, but Jake Henson, but the character. I can't believe I forgot his damn name.
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson. There you go. It's like him. Yeah, Thunderbolt's just like him. He's just like one of those, little, sprinkles of somebody in the background, but it's not something so big.
I that, but real fast, and I just want to reference the comics here. Now, I agree with you. The MCU, Disney in general, has this weird female pushing agenda thing, and I know that. But in a movie about Black Widow and her backstory, it is a female story. And the Black Widows are an organization of female assassins. This is canon, comic book canon. So this movie gets a little bit more wiggle room to play with that than as opposed to, I don't know, Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, so now you tell me then. You're right. You're absolutely right. That it's a female-driven character, and it's female assassins.
Yes,
but in the comics, if you want to be canon, Taskmaster was a man. If you want to portray that women are stronger than men, why does the villain or the bounty hunter, whoever you want,
remember I said,
yeah,
Taskmaster is the only problem. That's the only
problem.
Hey, I had two problems. No. Taskmaster, and they didn't have to do the Red Guardian that filthy. He didn't have to be 24/7 bubbly.
No, that's true. But he was still nice.
They made him look like an idiot. They made him like an idiot.
He was comedy. He was a comedy.
No, you are right though. They did dumb him down a lot because he's a lot more powerful and he's a lot more pimpier in the comics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost as if though they make a Omega Red character. They put Omega Red in the MCU and they make him a bumbling fucking idiot because Omega Red was the first Russian super soldier. If y'all don't know that. Yeah. He is. So it's like they're putting Omega Red in the movie and making him a bumbling moron. And that I'm gonna say I didn't like. That wasn't good. Because I actually like Red Guardian. You read the comics, Red Guardian is freaking pimpy. Like he's
pretty strong, but they made him look like he was just an idiot.
Like Captain America. Yeah, like, he's strong. But the fact that this movie did shit on the men and completely took men out to put in a female, that was kind of lame. But again, this movie gets a little bit more wiggle room because it is a Black Widow story. So I'm gonna have to in a movie like this, if this was Hulk, which they coming out with She-Hulk and they do some shit like that, you'd be like, all right, what the fuck, we get it,
Yeah, but She-Hulk is not gonna.
You gotta give him a little bit, except for Taskmaster. I'm not giving you no leeway for Taskmaster.
Did you guys see the end credits of Black Widow? Did you see all the way to the end, the end credits?
Is that where she got the blonde hair, right?
No. There's another end credit past the credits where Yelena goes to visit
the
Natasha's she goes to go visit Natasha's gravesite, her tombstone where she's buried, and Valentina pops up saying that, if you want to get some revenge on the person that was responsible for the death of Natasha, here he goes, and she shows a picture of Hawkeye. So now they're trying to, make it seem like now Yelena's gonna be hunting down Hawkeye pretty soon, or maybe in the series Hawkeye that's coming up.
Yeah, that's because
That's some potential. You know. Listen.
I think he's getting.
Can we all agree that Kevin Feige is a master at planting those seeds and letting shit grow? He's a master at that shit. So I can see that becoming something.
I think he's getting,
you know what I'm saying? Like really cool. I can see that becoming something cool.
I think he's getting a show though on Disney Plus, probably Hawkeye.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a show.
Yeah, that's not bad. And I didn't even know they was coming out with a Hawkeye show. You just put me on. I had no idea they were doing that.
Yeah,
I think they're giving him a show on Disney Plus.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they already canceled.
Same character, same actor.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner's gonna play him. Yeah.
Just like how they doing Loki, and Loki just got season 2 approved.
Yeah, I know. I heard about the season 2. Yeah,
he just
WandaVision didn't get approved for season 2. They canceled WandaVision. I heard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that, but probably.
Yeah, WandaVision's not getting another season. I heard.
They don't have to though, because they're gonna throw her in the Doctor Strange movie. So they don't really
that's
have
probably
to.
why. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really need to with Loki neither. If you think about it, Loki's just like one of those characters that could just be all over the place if they want.
Have you watched Loki?
The numbers for Loki
not yet.
Is the reason.
Not
why
yet.
Wait, Bear. Rich Richardson just said he didn't watch Loki.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
You don't understand.
That's why.
Loki, the show. We're really getting off subject here, but Loki is planting the seeds for every single thing that's gonna happen in the MCU.
Oh, I know.
It's literally planting the seeds for.
But you gotta remember WandaVision also. WandaVision also is planting also, because remember the Doctor Strange madness. Yes. The multiverse of madness is gonna open up the doors also into the Spider-Verse too.
But no. Loki did that. Loki took over all multiverse things. Loki is the catalyst for everything. Listen, it doesn't matter what happened in WandaVision anymore. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. The Loki show is the catalyst for the multiverse of everything coming in the MCU. All the Spider-Man, all the Kangs, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, all of that is Loki.
I'm wasting my time watching WandaVision. That's what you're telling me.
Yes,
I'm wasting my time.
You basically did.
It was a nice watch. It was a very nice watch.
Loki's the reason why they're not trying to give nobody long contracts no more.
Word.
Like if you're not agreeing to me putting 3 different U's out there.
Word.
Oh no. Go.
Deadpool as well. Loki opened up the doors for everybody. Deadpool, X-Men, Fantastic Four, every single body.
They're not trying to get nobody long contracts.
That show is what did it. And it's so cool how they did it. Like, I can't front. People didn't like Loki. Cool. I thought it was great. They did it so good. So good. I was blown away.
Yeah, it was good.
What you guys thought of the Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier? What do you think of Sam Wilson?
Can I go first?
Before you start too, since you're such a freaking damn fanboy for Kevin Feige, in some convention or some freaking live event, he says introducing, and this guy came out, the real Captain America, Sam Wilson. Do you agree on that? Do you agree that Sam Wilson is the real Captain America?
Okay, a couple things, okay?
Here we go.
Okay, a couple things. As you can see, I am a comic book fanboy, okay? I love my comics. And in the comics, Cap gives Bucky the shield, and then Bucky ends up giving it to Sam. Like, it goes down the line of between the Cap to Bucky to Sam. Now, I'll go by the comics. If you stay true to the comic, I'm going to agree with you. So, yes, I believe Falcon is the next Captain America. I'll give them that. But it's a couple of things about this show I did not like.
First of all, critical risk, the race theory thing.
Oh, my God, bro.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys, if you have color on your screens, but I'm black, okay? I'm black, okay? Yes,
I really didn't even notice. I'm
black, okay? And watching this show, even I rolled my eyes at least 50 times. Okay, you're black. We fucking get it, bro. Like, we fucking get it. Like, they kept and it's like, and I'm telling you, as a black person, I felt exhausted while they kept shoving the black down my throat. Like, stop shoving your black in my face and down my throat. Can I just see the fucking guy throw the shield and do a backflip? Why do you gotta keep shoving the black down my fucking throat? Okay, you're black. You got done dirty, nigga. That's your fault. You chose to not get paid by the fucking Avengers. Okay, you chose to not get paid. So now you sitting there mad you ain't got no money. No, that was your fault. Like, okay, you know what? If you so broke, why you didn't join Team Iron Man? You would have joined Team Iron Man. Tony Stark would have hooked you up with a vicious severance pay. But no, you want to be Captain America's friend, and now you fucking broke, and he's fucking old, and he ain't got no money. No, I'm sorry. He got $1902 in his pocket, and you sitting there broke. Like, stop shoving your black down my throat. I'm sorry. That part got me tight. But I did enjoy the show. I like the story, the Flag Smashers. That's all comic book stuff. I loved it. It was pretty good. Baron Zemo. Let's give a round of applause for Baron Zemo because he carried that whole show on his back. To
me, Baron Zemo was the best thing of the show. Like I didn't really like Anthony Mackie. I like Anthony Mackie as an actor. I like him as a character. I even like him as Falcon. But the whole race pushing thing and basically like now the comics, like Marvel now shedding on Captain America now. If you notice, it's just like this whole like everything is politics now. Why is it that everything politics have to meet with entertainment? Why can't it just be its original source?
Its original sub, exactly. And it's like that's what gets me mad about it. Is like, first of all, nobody in this world will ever be Captain America except for Chris Evans. I don't give a shit what nobody say. Chris Evans is Captain America. He's my Captain America all day. That's America's ass, and I'm sticking
but not to your boy Kevin Feige. Your boy Kevin Feige was pushing freaking.
Sam Wilson's great. I like Sam, and I like him being Captain America. I like him wearing the shield, him with the wings and the shield, and him using it together. Just the power aspect of it. Him using the wings and the shield, fly around, whatever. That's nice. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me you're Captain America. You're not Captain America. Fucking Red Guardian is more Captain America than Sam Wilson is Captain America. Like,
exactly.
Like,
exactly.
And honestly, again, I like Sam, but what got me mad is about the MCU is that why did he give the shield to Bucky? But I know why. But that should not have been the case. He gave the shield to Sam because Sam is a good man. Like, he was a good man. Bucky's not a good man. Feel me? And that's the reason why he did that.
Hey, he went through a lot. All right.
He still wasn't a good man. You got to remember something. When you watch Captain America, the First Avenger, the same shit the scientist was telling him through the whole movie before he got killed. He's like, yo, you a good man. Like, I'm going to give this to you because you're a good man. It's on the inside, not the outside type shit. That's what Sam is to him. He's that good man. You feel me? Bucky's not a good man. Bucky's a very dangerous person. And Bucky's got more bodies than most wars. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the series was more about. Bucky's part in the series was more him trying to be more humanized and more, exactly.
More forgiving, trying to forgive him.
Yeah.
Forgive himself and talking.
But honestly, when it comes to these Marvel shows, Falcon and Winter Soldier was my least favorite show. I'm not counting the Netflix ones, just counting the Disney Plus ones. Least favorite one. I enjoyed it. It had some nice parts, but I would never go back and watch it again. Yeah, just put it there. I would never go back and watch it again.
Listen, an episode in Winter, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, in episode 4, I fell asleep and I never decided to go back to it again. I'm sorry. I just
no.
I just completely gave up on it.
There was an episode where when they had the fight between Bucky and Sam versus U.S. Agent. They always fighting in the warehouse. That was fire. I like that fight. They was really...
I like the training scene with the shield when he was training with the shield, practicing. I liked that. The montage.
That was cool. The training montage was good. When he finally got his suit, you feel me? That was cool too. But it's like,
it felt empty.
It was so rushed. Like, they rushed it so much.
It felt empty.
Like, the Wakandas made him make a black Captain America. What did Bucky do? Write a fucking note?
Because he said he has a new arm too, so he has a new arm.
Yeah, it's like, it's very, very rushed.
Listen. I knew his arm was worth damn when that lady came in that room and hit him with that boom, 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 and that shit hit the floor like boop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, your shit ain't worth shit.
She pressed Alt Control Delete. That shit
that shit came right back forward.
That shit got canceled. That shit got canceled real quick.
That's when he knew his arm wasn't his anymore.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Bucky's arm ain't shit, nigga. That shit, nigga. You hit that shit with a remote control.
To me,
that shit comes right off.
No pun intended. Hands down, that was the best scene to me in that whole thing when his arm hit that floor.
Yeah, when his arm hit the floor.
Yeah.
When his arm hit the floor, you like, okay, Sam's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's better than you. It's just like, that's it.
Sam is way better than you.
Sam is way better than you.
If he learned that command,
fly,
it's over.
And his arms don't fall off.
And tell you the truth, I like Bucky Civil War Bucky better. I like him from the Captain America better than the series. The series he seems too like I don't know,
you like bad Bucky. You like bad guy.
Yeah, Bucky. Yeah. He's more of a badass. Like
I agree.
Yeah, it made him into like a boy band kind of character in the series.
Bucky,
yeah.
If you would have gave me his whole murder list and that whole season, I would have preferred that.
Yeah,
give me him with the hair, the mask, killing everybody. I would have loved that show. It would have been number one to me. But you gave me sensitive. I feel sad that I killed like a billion people. Who knows?
Yeah. And it's messed up because again, this is why I'm mad they did that to him because Bucky is dangerous. Like he's really dangerous. In the comics, there was one of those comics. I can't really remember. I hope you could pull it up in post, but it was when one of Wolverine's wives, his 100 years of living, one of his wives got bodied. And they thought it was Sabretooth, but it was Bucky the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That body Wolverine's girl. And he had a whole vendetta against Bucky because of that shit. So it was like little stories like that, keeping Bucky bad would have been a lot more beneficial for the MCU. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Keeping him bad would have been a lot more beneficial.
Listen, I'm tired of all these good villains turning good.
Always.
Like, bro, if you're gonna do that, at least give me another movie where he's a villain. Like, cause it's like you killing my villain to make him a good guy. Like, I'm tired of that already.
I would have did what I would have done with Winter Soldier or Bucky, you want to call him. Like, if you want to make him humanize and stuff in the parts where he's talking and all this stuff and he's like conversing with people and stuff, give him that human side. But when it's like down to the action, like cold-blooded, just
cold-blooded work.
Just go in.
Like,
that's it.
Okay, you saw how the Flag smashes his body and everything. Like,
that's how Bucky needed to be.
But he's being all nice, trying to talk motherfuckers out of it. Like, nigga, be Bucky. Hey. You're the Winter Soldier. You killed Tony Stark's parents.
Even Steve Rogers. Even Steve Rogers in the first Avengers, Civil War and all that stuff. The way he was moving around and stuff, he had a good heart, but he was a beast. He was going on the shield. Bro. Yeah.
In Winter Soldier, the boat scene, he was bodying motherfuckers. Bodying them. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. They made Bucky too soft, and if they would kept a little edge on him, I figured that's what was gonna be the good cop, bad cop. Fucking Sam being Murtaugh and fucking Bucky being Riggs. That's how I thought they were gonna do it, but they didn't do that. They made them both Murtaugh. Like, and Baron Zemo was Riggs. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. No.
Baron Zemo was like to me, I like the Baron Zemo's part in it. I liked it, and I just hope they do more with him. So,
me too. Me too. But he's good. Like I said, Black Panther 3 is coming. He's gonna be in a Wakandan prison. You feel me? It's a lot more Baron Zemo I think we're gonna see. So. Right about that.
Oh yeah.
They love,
to stay into the Marvel topic. Let's talk about the Wakanda. What you guys think? Who you think is gonna take the mantle of Black Panther, and how they gonna fix this whole situation now that we don't have Chadwick with us anymore?
Okay, I'll go, I guess. Okay. Well, here's my theory. It's only a theory. It's only a theory. I believe that they're gonna have him in it, Black Panther with the suit. Never gonna take the suit off. Not gonna see his face. I don't think they're gonna CG Chadwick Boseman. That'll be disrespectful. I don't think they're gonna do that. They're gonna keep the mask on, and they're gonna find some way to kill him. They're gonna find some way to kill him off in the movie. And when they do that, when they finally get rid of him, Shuri is gonna come and become Black Panther.
So you think Shuri? Okay.
Theory, but then it's gonna be kind of it's gonna be a real weird situation because Killmonger burnt all the plants, so there's no more plants.
Exactly.
So that's gonna be kind of like, how are you gonna become Black Panther with no plants? And I guess you could just use the suit, but that's not the suit's not Black Panther. Black Panther is Black Panther. So
exactly.
That's the only plot hole I'm thinking, like how they're gonna pull that off. But then again, we are dealing with multiverse shit. And listen to me now. For all we know, in this multiverse situation, Killmonger, yes, Michael B. Jordan could come from another universe where he's Black Panther. And he's
that's my pick.
Yeah.
That's my pick as a Black Panther. Yeah, Killmonger.
Listen, you took this. Yo, you just was in my mind. Took the page out and just read it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like they could definitely come back with a different, because Doctor Strange is about to open that book up to all of that. So you could come back and do a lot of things with that.
Also, the What If. Have you seen the trailers of the What If?
Not yet. I've seen like little bits of it.
Well, the What If trailer, when Tony Stark and Iron Man 1's being attacked by the 9 rings, he's saved by Killmonger.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's a what if, though. It's like a what if this happened type shit. It could be an alternate universe. We don't know. But in the what if, you know, when the little bomb comes down, Tony Stark is like, oh, shit. It gets blocked. Bing! And he looks up, and it's fucking Killmonger. So.
Tell the truth, that's the only option that I see them doing is Killmonger. Like, who else you gonna put as Black Panther? Like, I'm sorry, Siri could do it, but I just don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I don't knock it that at the end of the movie they technology saved them at the end, and somehow Black Panther dies, and because he, you know, held them down. You know, that's how Marvel be spinning stuff sometimes. You never know.
So you think our universe Eric survived?
You never know. Their technology is up there.
Did you see the size of that knife?
Listen. You gave Bucky an arm that fell off.
I think it came out through his back because
listen, in the Marvel, anything could happen.
No, that's true. But again, you gotta remember we're dealing with the multiverse here. So with this whole multiverse thing going on, I'm pretty sure we can get a Eric Killmonger who is a good guy.
But remember,
Black Panther in his universe.
But remember, they thought T'Challa freaking died in the first one too. Remember when he fell off the cliff? Yeah. They thought he died. He survived that.
He should have, but you know, it's a whole other thing.
Yeah, so I mean, what's to say some freaking witch doctor or some freaking nurse or something like that just picks up Eric and just heals him? I don't know,
man.
I don't know,
bro.
You know what it is though? I don't think that's gonna be the case because Eric is evil as fuck. Like he wants to take over the world and kill all the white people. Like he has a whole other ideology. We have to get an Eric who is conditioned and who is the real true king, but in his own universe.
But that Eric will have to leave his universe.
We have to get that Eric here again. Multiverse of Madness. We already know we're getting 3 Spider-Men. Why can't we get another Black Panther? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Do you know who's gonna be the villain for Black Panther 2? Did you hear about who's gonna be coming in?
I think someone said Dr. Doom, right?
No,
Doom?
I don't.
Who?
Namor. No, Namor.
Oh, Namor. No. I'm bugged. I said Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
No, Namor. No. They set that up in Endgame.
Namor.
They set it up in Endgame. If you watch Endgame, when they in the little hologram and they talking to Black Widow, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's an earthquake under the ocean."
Yeah, earthquake. Earthquake.
And she goes, well, how do we handle it? And she was like, "We handle it by not handling it, like type shit." That's Namor. That's Namor. Yes. They set that up in Endgame. Good shit.
So what you think if he comes in? What's your opinion on that? If he comes in, who's gonna be Black Panther? How can they do that? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's gonna be.
I guess you don't understand the ramifications of putting Namor in an MCU movie. Let me explain to you what the ramifications are. Namor is a mutant. If you guys don't understand, Namor is a mutant. Namor was the first mutant to ever show himself as a mutant. I'm a mutant, people. It's mutant time. That's who Namor is. So if they bring Namor into Black Panther 2, that's the MCU admitting, okay, we have mutants now. Just letting you guys know.
I heard rumors
going
about
down.
Storm too. I heard rumors of Storm being introduced also.
Yeah, Storm too. Storm, and of course in the comics, Storm and T'Challa are like husband and wife and shit.
Yeah, she's a native to Wakanda.
She's a native to Wakanda.
I don't know. I know that they hook up, and she's from around that part, somewhere close. Gotta look that up. Gotta look that up. Because I don't know so much about Storm. But
no, I
yeah,
know
but
she's African, but I didn't know she was a native to Wakanda.
But the question is too, if they bring Storm, what's gonna happen with Storm and whoever that takes over the mantle of Black Panther? Like, it's gonna be so much freestyling in that. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Listen, they probably do it like he said. They'll probably keep the mask on them from plenty of like they'll have to make it an action-based movie, like a reason why he keeps the mask on all day.
Keeps the mask on.
It's
and then kill, and then I'm trying to tell you. Or again, you know how the MCU is. They could probably start the movie at T'Challa's funeral. They could start the movie at the funeral. You feel me? The movie opens up at the funeral, and then we watch the movie and watch how he was killed in the movie, type shit.
You remember the tribe, the guy, the tribe that was trying to compete for the mantle of Black Panther.
M'Baku's people.
Yeah, him. Some people were hinting him also too.
Oh yeah, M'Baku. That's true. It could be M'Baku, and he's a good actor, and we like him. He's a likable guy.
Yeah,
and he fought against Thanos' forces twice. He was there.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. So
has he ever been?
Wait a minute. And
has he ever even?
Wait, he's nice. He's not even a Black Panther. He has no powers. He's just nice.
He's just nice. But if he gets the suit, then that's something else. Yeah,
that's actually not. I am not mad about that.
I just need. I would just send that motherfucker to the gym, get his ass big, and then put him in the suit because he needs to get like more chiseled.
Yeah, gotta get a little chiseled up because big motherfucker.
Because he gonna look mad Brocky with the Black Panther suit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because but see, again, this is why I always cherish the comics because Chadwick Boseman, I love the guy, but he's very small. He's a small man. You know what I'm saying? He's not Black Panther in the comic is fucking brolic. Like he's like fucking Michael J. White brolic. Type shit. So I would M'Baku becoming Black Panther would actually be pretty good. But then again, of course, no one's gonna do better than Killmonger. Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan is fucking brolic. Like this thing is ridiculous. Are we live? Well, did the world just hear me say Michael B. Jordan is brolic?
Yes, we're live. Everybody has heard that.
And I secretly want him. Is that what?
And there's no going back now.
There's no going back.
There ain't no going back.
Those dots are just so nice.
No. Edit that out later.
By the way.
But something tells me that Killmonger is gonna take over because did you guys ever seen like that big Marvel trailer of everything from before and then what they got planned? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I think I did see that. I did see that.
There's a part there where they showed Chadwick Boseman and Killmonger looking at each other, and I think something says a brother or something like that in that type of fashion. That right there is what gave me the idea that Marvel's kind of hinting that the mantle's going to be passed to Killmonger in some kind of way.
I won't be mad at it. I think it's a good idea, actually. You put Michael B. Jordan in that role.
They better have a hell of a story.
But we, like I said, we cannot use Eric from our timeline because it just won't work. His idea, he's fucked up in the head. His ideologies are fucked up. He grew up in the hood. First of all, he's American as fuck. He grew up in the hood. He killed mad people. Like his ideologies about taking over the world, of black people taking over the world. You feel me? He can't be reformed.
If you didn't make a movie already with like him finding something that he likes that will make him change, then I never did that.
That's true. And he hates Wakandans too. That's his fucking father. He has a lot of freaking issues as kid. So they would have to get a Killmonger from a whole nother era, a whole
That
nother
doesn't
universe.
believe on wiping out everybody.
And Marvel's
Exactly.
good for that. Marvel is good for
Yeah.
that. Marvel's good for that because in the comics, Wolverine died. Wolverine is dead. He got coated in adamantium. Dead. No more Wolverine.
He dead.
But then Old Man Logan came from another universe into our universe. And X-23 becomes Wolverine. Wears the suit and everything.
Which I believe Hugh Jackman's gonna make an appearance as an alternate Wolverine from another universe.
They was asking him in an interview, I don't think you've seen it, about him coming back as Wolverine. He said he won't. But he had a good reason why. But he said that he would love to do cameos and shit. So I think you're right.
He's gonna come back. Ryan Reynolds is gonna convince him. I'm telling you. But he's not gonna be a full-time Wolverine. He's not gonna be a full-time Wolverine.
No,
I'm saying,
but cameo definitely. Let me tell you the same thing that Batista said about playing Drax. He said, "Listen," he was like, "being in shape and on that level is the hardest fucking thing you can do in your life."
Yeah.
It's mad hard. He said that, and that's the same that Hugh Jackman said. Yo, getting jacked for Wolverine like that, getting big like that, he said that shit is hard. It's like one of the most hardest things you can do. And Batista was saying, like, yo, you can't keep this shit up. Right. You can't keep it up. So Batista said that he loves playing Drax. It's one of his favorite roles. But he's saying that, yo,
but let me cut you. I don't want to be rude about this, but okay, was Tony Stark brolic?
No.
So what made Tony Stark when he was Iron Man? The suit, right? The suit formed him. So with CGI, they could put the Wolverine suit finally on Hugh with the mask on and everything, and he'll look decent. He won't look brolic and all cut up and chiseled, but he could still have the mask and the suit on, and they could develop, you know?
This is a money game. We can agree on that, right?
Exactly.
Henry Cavill's mustache removal in Justice League cost $3 million. Okay? To remove a mustache throughout the duration of a movie costs $3 million.
No, but you know what they did that? That's Josh Whedon and his stupidity and stuff.
I'm just giving you an idea how much money the three letters of CG and I mean. You feel me? For them to get Hugh Jackman and for him to put on the suit and for them to CGI him up, it costs so much money. It's much more easier to recast Wolverine for the MCU than it would be to get Hugh Jackman back and put him in CGI suit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna be full time. I'm saying they're gonna have their own version of MCU Wolverine. I'm just saying.
They'll have to put him they'll have to put him in a jacket and a turtleneck through the whole movie. Like, he cannot have no bare chest. No, nothing. No, he gotta be like.
Nah, he could be Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan, like how he was in the movie Logan. He was like, he wasn't brolic in that movie.
That could work too.
Yeah,
that could work too. Old Man Logan.
But that's the only way he'll probably feel comfortable making those movies. Because it's true, being jacked up like that.
Being jacked up is hard fucking. Like yo, and you know what's crazy? Hugh Jackman's one thing, because we remember how Hugh Jackman looked in X-Men 1. He was a child. He was 10 years old. compared to how he looked in Days of Future Past, when he was brolic as fuck, like, you know. So
that's the most biggest that he was in Future Past.
Yeah, Future Past. He was freaking jacked like crazy. Yeah. So okay, even in X-Men Origins Wolverine, he was big too. He was big in that too. But again, this is Batista we talking about. He's a WWE superstar. Batista's always been mad big, and he's saying, "Yo, I love playing Drax." He said after the next Guardians, that's going to cancel out his story. That's it. He was like, I don't want to do it no more. He said it's so much to say brolic like that. It's too hard. So,
but can we be honest? I mean, who wants to see more Drax? Like, I mean, yes, he has to be brolic or whatever, but like, I'm sorry to say, he's not our favorite freaking damn, dear to our heart. I'm sorry to say.
That's true.
He ain't my favorite Guardian.
Exactly, he's not mine.
See Nebula than see Drax. So
exactly,
that says a lot.
Exactly. And Nebula, you could put anybody in that. So I mean,
But wait a minute, I don't know her. I forgot her name. The actress that played her. Forgot her name. She was in Oculus though, the girl with the red hair.
Yep.
She is very dedicated because she actually shaved her head for that role. So props goes out to her. I'm gonna find her name. I can't remember it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely
go out to you for shaving your dome.
That's good.
So you
Dedication.
guys ruling. So you
Dedication.
guys ruled Killmonger would be or Umbate. What's his name? Umbate. What's his name?
Ubaku.
Umbaku.
Honestly, since the What If
Yeah.
story had Killmonger, I'm gonna go with Killmonger.
Yeah, that's who I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with Killmonger.
He's more believable.
I'm
I
going with
believe him
Killmonger.
more. I believe him more as Black Panther than a Black Superman or Black Clark Kent. If you want to say.
let's not get into that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's another one.
Oh.
That's another nightmare they're trying to freaking plan.
He can be Val-Zod, but he cannot
Yes.
be Kal-El. He cannot
But not
be Kal-El.
Kal-El now.
Stop it. And listen to me. I hope your screen is in color. I'm black, and I'm telling you, he cannot be Kal-El. Okay, no black Kal-Els. Kal-El was created by Jewish brothers, and they were white. Kal-El's white. Let's leave him white and keep it moving, okay?
Yep.
Christ.
All right, so now let's move on to Snyder Cut. You know, I know it's been talked about so much and stuff, but you know, let's just do a little quick conversation on Snyder Cut. So let's start with Wonder Woman. How do you think they did with Wonder Woman's character in the Snyder Cut? And then we're gonna move down the list of you know, on the team.
You gonna go first, Bear? You go first. I'll wait till you're done.
What did he do with Wonder Woman? Let me see. Wonder Woman was Wonder Woman. She was the only thing the only peeve with me with Wonder Woman is her size. Like they had to make her proportionally as tall as Superman, and they never do. Like
Yeah,
that's true.
so it's like
yeah.
That's true.
But other than that, she did her thing. I like her little Wonder Womanish. She did good.
I like to let things like that kind of pass because I give those kind of things a pass because DC is known for its multiverse. Honestly, if you want to get into Marvel DC lore, DC's multiverse has been around for decades before Marvel even thought of a multiverse. So
Yeah.
DC's multiverse, I'm
Yep.
just gonna say in the movie universe, she's shorter than him. That's why things like that I give a pass. But Wonder Woman in this movie was finally done correctly. And what I mean correctly is Wonder Woman is extremely fast. The speed was on point. When the dude was doing the machine gun fire, she was like, that shit? Yes. That's the shit. She can do that. But I have one problem. With Wonder Woman. I'm speaking on Wonder Woman now.
Yeah. God.
Every time she entered the scene, I gotta do it. Hold on, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Whenever she's on camera, see, she's not here yet. They start playing fucking
that freaking music, music.
Every single time. Just like in Aquaman, whenever Jason Momoa did something, the guy hit him in the head with a gun. Every time. He was like, fuck you, Aquaman. Every single time. That little chime. They gave Wonder Woman that stupid Amazon.
Yeah.
All right, okay. You're at Amazon. We get it, okay? You're not Lucy Lawless. You're not Xena. We freaking get it.
But
okay.
But what I really wanted you guys to give me your opinion was like a quick opinion on, do you think the Wonder Woman in the Snyder Cut was better portrayed than Wonder Woman in the Whedon cut?
No doubt about it. 100%. 100%. Much better.
Especially in the end when she chopped off Steppenwolf's head and stuff with the sword and stuff cleanly.
Wonder Woman is a murderer.
Way better.
Yeah.
We know this. Wonder Woman got more bodies than anybody in the Justice League. Like, more bodies.
Yeah.
Maxwell Lord, that was in Wonder Woman 1984. In the comic, she bodies that motherfucker. He bodies her. He takes over Superman's mind, and Superman and her are fighting and shit. And she grabs him by the ass. She goes, "Listen, please release him." He goes, "I'll never release him." She says, "Okay," and snaps his neck like it's nothing. So yes, Wonder Woman is a murderer.
Yeah,
so
she snaps necks.
Yeah,
she's an Amazonian. She's a warrior.
Yeah, she's a warrior. She'll kill you. Like, she will kill you. That's one of the things Superman argue about. So yes.
All right. So we agree with that one. Okay, so Aquaman. To me, I'm gonna start with the Aquaman. I thought Aquaman was no better in the Snyder cut than the Whedon. It just felt like he just like they didn't like. I felt like they missed out on him a little bit. Like it might have been a little better, but I felt like they missed out on Aquaman in the Snyder cut.
They didn't try.
Yeah, they didn't try.
Because
Yeah.
by this time he already had his own movie.
Yep.
So when it came to him in the Snyder cut,
they
it
was
was like,
going by
why
his
you
own
gotta
movie
emphasize
already.
on him?
Yeah.
Where, what was it, James Wong? I forgot who did his movie.
Yeah, James Wan.
They
Yeah.
said James Wong already gave him an entire movie. People already seen it, and it did well. And I personally like the Aquaman movie.
No, it's one of my favorites. It's
yeah,
good.
I personally
It's
like
good.
it. So
Yeah.
watching him in this movie, I
That's what
wasn't expecting much,
exactly
and I
what
didn't get much.
Yep.
So I give it that. I give it that.
What do you think, Bear? What you thought of Aquaman?
I think it was the same thing. They knew they gave him his own movie already, so they didn't want to focus too much on him.
Yeah.
Everybody they focused really was the people that didn't get no burn, no shine.
No burn.
Cyborg.
Cyborg,
They're
of
not
course.
gonna-
Yep.
They're not gonna do Flash because he's getting his own movie. So they only
Yeah.
really did.
But
they
even with Flash, they gave him a lot.
No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Yeah.
yeah.
So Aquaman. That's how I felt with Aquaman. I felt like he was like more sidelined and stuff in either or version, basically because they already did good with his solo. So
he already had his
Cyborg.
own movie.
Cyborg, they really did him justice in the Snyder cut. I'm sorry, like they really gave him importance, relevance. Like they gave him the heart. Basically, he was the heart of the show, like the movie. I mean, and like, what's you guys' takes on Cyborg? Like how they performed the Cyborg?
I think they did good with it. They went like with the machine being part of him, but the first cut didn't do him justice at all. Not at all.
They did it.
I really
Yeah,
don't know a lot about Cyborg, except what you see on Teen Titans here and there. But
yeah.
Like the Snyder cut gave me a whole perspective. Like if that's how it is, then they did a good job.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know too much about Cyborg. Other than that,
see, me being a freakish comic book nerd, I know everything about Cyborg in the comics. So
I believe you do.
Watching, and mind you, I used to watch the old Teen Titans, but not the new, not the Go. But watching this movie,
that's what I
was able to say, wow, they finally did Cyborg right.
Yeah,
because Cyborg is literally connected to every single thing on the planet Earth. And you know what? Okay, I gotta get this out right now.
I think the
what?
Yeah.
No, all right. Why is Miles Bennett Dyson still fucking with machines?
I know, right? It's like it gave me like that Terminator 2 nostalgia, right?
Like, you didn't learn your lesson.
You never heard it.
But it wasn't just Cyborg. His father and him together is what made the story better. Without his father, it like, first of all, when they gave Cyborg more burn, they gave his father more burn too. And his father's burn made Cyborg even better. If they would have took out his father's parts and just left his parts in there, you wouldn't have liked them as much. Silas was the fucking goat in this shit. When he's explaining to him his powers and what he can do, all that shit, he was the perfect Cyborg Alfred, if you will.
And that was what was interesting about Cyborg that I like, because usually when you see the character Cyborg, when you don't know nothing about him and stuff, like he just seems like like some cyborg robotic person that might have a few little weapons here and there, but he's actually pretty powerful. And like even with the tape recorder, remember when his father recorded the little message for him? He smashed it and just rebuilt it right back again.
Right back together,
it was real pimpy. Like, you know?
Yes. With the push of a button, he can completely destroy nations. Like, he is literally the most powerful on the ground person on Earth. On the ground. No one's more powerful than him. He's really, really ridiculous. And I think listen, come on, we're talking about Zack Snyder here, all right? People shit on him, and I hate that so much because his style of filming, he has his own style, and no one can do it the way he does it in that style. And the way he did this movie, he did it fucking justice. He did Cyborg Justice.
Yep. All right, so Cyborg
Mhm.
definitely was a good treat with that one. Now let's discuss Flash. What you guys thought of Flash? Flash, the version in the Snyder cut compared to the Whedon cut.
I think he was the same to me. I don't need to be honest. I don't like his outfit at all. It looks too like armor's computerish. Like it doesn't look flashish to me. Like there's no way in hell your suit is coming out of a ring looking like that. Like, come on. Come
But
on.
you see how they explained why he has the suit when Batman went to go visit him. He explained the reason for the suit. You guys remember that, right? When he was discussing about
It
that?
was because it was built from parts on a spaceship to survive re-entry. So
Yeah, from the
speeds,
speed and the force and everything from him not catching on fire. I thought that was a pretty good way to explain it.
It looks so like it looks like Tony Stark built it. It looks like Tony Stark.
It kind of has like an injustice feel, like an injustice kind of a feel.
It looks like after Tony Stark made the Iron Spider-Man suit, he started working on that.
Yeah,
and then he lost it. He did a lot more burn. But before I'm going to talk about Flash, but before I get into it, Grant Gustin, you are the Flash. All right, now.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though he's calling it a quit soon, because
listen,
that's it.
When I dream about Flash, or I dream about being the Flash, and I look into the mirror, I'm Grant Gustin. That's the bottom line. Listen, Ezra Miller, he did good under Zack Snyder's tutelage. I give him that. Like the scene where he says Iris, I guess that was Iris, in the car, that whole thing.
Yep.
The way he ripped out of his sneakers, like you never see that kind of shit with the Flash. The way, like I said, Zack Snyder's style is phenomenal, but the way he portrayed the Flash in this movie was really good. Was really, really good, and he was 10 times better than that stupid fucking Far From Home Spider-Man ripoff that fucking Josh Whedon did. Like, this Flash was Flash. I felt like he was the Flash.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. He was the Flash. Josh Whedon.
And that's what they did. They basically copied. They basically copied off of other movies. Yep. Exactly. So what you guys thought of the Flash in the ending part when he was doing the Speed Force running?
That was the best scene. That was the best scene in the DCEU, period. Best scene in the entire DCEU.
That was good.
Yeah.
Because you always see the Flash run, he goes through a portal, and he's back in time. You see the world literally resetting as he's running, and that.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I really
thought that was epic. I thought that was epic.
I caught goosebumps watching that shit.
I thought that was epic.
Shit. Like, ooh, they're doing this like this. It was really good. It's really good. It's really good.
He basically rewind time one.
Do y'all know anything when that movie's coming out, The Flash?
Flashpoint?
Yeah.
Very soon. Very soon.
I want to ask y'all something, but
I would say in 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
I would say in 2022 should come out.
Go on,
what y'all think of Mike?
Because they already started filming it.
The leak of the Michael Keaton thing, the Batcave and the Batmobile.
Yes, that is real. That's going to happen. But I don't think in my opinion, I don't think Michael Keaton is 1989 Batman. I don't think he is.
He can't be.
I think that he's old man Batman beyond Batman.
He has to be.
That's what I think.
He has to be old.
No, he
old
is.
Batman
He is 89 Batman. He is 89 Batman.
Yeah,
he is.
They saying that he's the.
They confirmed that he's 89 Batman.
So he is. He's definitely 89
so that's
Batman.
the whole point of. Yep.
Oh,
Flash is supposed to arrive at his Batcave in the 89 Batman's Batcave. So that's supposed to be the Batmans that's supposed to take over. Yeah, so it is 89 Batman. It's not Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne.
Oh, okay. So 80. Oh, okay.
So this Flashpoint is going to be. This Flashpoint looking like it's going to be its own Flashpoint. It's not going to be based on Nothing like
Flashpoint,
It's
which is
not.
the greatest,
It's not.
one of the greatest
And I'm
comic books
actually,
ever
I'm
made.
actually,
greatest
I'm
story.
scared.
Mhm.
I'm afraid for it because what I'm hearing is basically what they're gonna do is with the Flashpoint, they're gonna actually erase Ben Affleck's Batman, and Michael Keaton is supposed to take over as the Batman with the experience to, take
Oh
over. Yeah,
God.
yeah, yep.
Ugh.
That's what I'm hearing.
Ugh.
Until they establish
Yo,
Robert
listen,
Pattinson's Batman.
By the way, I don't want to really get into that, but I
Snyder,
heard that movie's looking pretty bad. Looking bad. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
listen,
they said
Snyder's
they
trying to
say
get,
it's
he's trying to get,
go ahead,
he's
Bear.
trying to get the Ben Affleck and the Deathstroke thing to go. That's what they trying to do.
Then
Yeah.
and like I said, I like Batfleck. I do. I just didn't like him in just. Oh, I'm sorry. We jumping the gun here.
No,
Who we
we're
talking
not.
about
We're
right
not.
now?
We're not because we was moving down the line, but since we're talking about DC, we can still go back and forth. But yeah, talking
Yeah,
about Batfleck was like down the line because we're gonna get to Superman too.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
Batfleck. I thought Batfleck was great, but I just didn't like him in Justice League. He looks so tired. He looks lazy. He looks like he doesn't want to do it anymore. He really looked like he was done being Batman. And
Yeah,
he looked, he,
I
that
felt like
warehouse.
he was like a chaperone. I felt like he was
yeah,
a chaperone, just
word,
like joining the team, and that's about it.
and they made
You
him
gotta
so
understand.
weak. Like Batman is fucking terrifying. The Justice League is afraid of him. Like they're afraid
Yeah.
of this man. And they made
Yep.
him look like a fucking bum. He's struggling to fight a bunch of parademons. What? Have you seen the comic? Batman, Superman, Supergirl, Apocalypse. They go to Apocalypse and Batman punches Darkseid in the face. Twice. In the fucking comic. He punches him in the face
He don't
with
give a
big ass
shit.
stone gauntlets. He's like, boom, boom, shut the fuck up. Then Batman's like, beep, go ahead and kill me. I'll detonate every single fire pit on this planet and kill everybody. He's like, look at that. You'll kill me, but you'll be a king with no kingdom. And Darkseid's like, okay, you guys win.
And
Nigga, Batman's the man. Batman's the
and
man.
BVS, they got close. BVS, they got close to
They got close. But the problem with BVS
being that
is
type
that
of
BVS
Batman,
was
but they
such a
just kind of
shitty-ass
fell
movie.
off.
No, they got close. They really did some real Arkham City is Batman shit. But
Did you see the uncut version though?
Yes, I seen it. Yes, I know, I seen it.
I liked the uncut. The uncut was a lot better than the original.
The uncut was way better.
It was a little bit better.
It was better. It was like a Snyder cut in comparison to the original. But the problem with BVS is that it was just a shitty movie. It wasn't a good movie. Like the pacing was terrible. The pacing was terrible, and you could throw like I said, I will watch the entire 2 hours and some change of BVS just to see the warehouse scene because it was so fucking good. Like just to see the warehouse scene. Listen, at my job, I watch the warehouse scene at least twice a day. Like that's how much of a fanboy I'm ever that.
That was my favorite scene. Yeah, the warehouse scene. Yeah,
so good. It was so good, but it's like the movie is so long. It's paced terribly. It's shitty, and then on top of that, they try to cram every single thing into one movie. That movie did not need Doomsday. Why would they do Doomsday? They could have said Doomsday.
Anyway, he looked horrible.
Yeah, he looked like the fucking cave troll that stabbed Frodo in Lord of the Rings 1. Looked terrible.
He was horrible.
Looked terrible.
But
horrible.
This guy actually turns into Doomsday. Is that in the comics, or that's a freestyle?
Not even close. Not even
Doomsday
close.
was not even close.
Not even close.
He was scientifically
Doomsday is an
made
experiment. He's an experiment that was created by the scientists. I'm about to get into the Doomsday origin here. He was an experiment created by the scientists, right? So the scientist sends the experiment out on the planet. The experiment freezes to death. He brings the experiment back, and then he regenerates him. And now he can never freeze to death ever again. He goes out, he gets squashed by something. He comes back, regenerates him. Now he can never get squashed again. He sends him out again. He burns sets himself on fire. Basically, he kept doing this for like hundreds and hundreds of years until the experiment can never ever be hurt ever again. Like it can't. It adapted to every single thing. You feel me?
Crazy.
And then finally, when the experiment got too powerful to control, it destroyed everything, and it ended up floating off into space. Then they came to Earth, and that's where Doomsday comes from. Doomsday he cannot be destroyed, he cannot be killed, he cannot be hurt. only thing he has not adapted to is getting punched to death by a Kryptonian. And that's how Superman was able to kill him. That's how Superman was able to kill him. Simple as that.
In
Yeah.
the comics, when he came back to fight him again the second time, he bodied him quicker.
Yeah, he did. He bodied him
Superman
quicker.
did
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. And listen,
Quicker.
during the
He
Empirics
did
War,
not appreciate.
Doomsday was revived and he came back and Empirics killed him in like one panel. It was like Doomsday was here, you turned the page, Doomsday was dead. like Empirics killed him mad fast. Like,
That's
so
crazy.
But no, there ain't no Zod becomes freaking Doomsday. All of that is just that's all Zack
No,
Snyder.
none of that. That is
fan
all
fiction.
movie stuff.
It's fan fiction.
That's
like,
all movie.
That's the one thing I
that's all
understand
movie
is
magic for y'all. Movie fiction.
yeah, that's the one thing I understand. Why do you have to freestyle with everything? Why does always got to be some kind of a freestyle with things?
But
I don't understand that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. We all seen 1989 Batman, right?
Yep.
1989 Batman's a masterpiece. Am I correct?
Yep.
1989 Batman. We will all turn our computers off right now and watch that shit right now because it's so good, right? That was Tim Burton freestyling that shit. He freestyled that. Joker had nothing to do with Batman's origin or none of that shit. All of that shit was straight freestyled and it worked. So ever since Tim Burton did it, everybody started doing it.
That shit became canon.
That shit became canon.
Yeah. But this is the difference. This is the difference with Tim Burton's 89 Batman. Tim Burton's Batman was Tim Burton understood the nature of Batman. He understood that dark lore to the Batman. That's what it was. And basically put his own freestyle to it. These directors and writers now, they don't have that.
They don't understand. Exactly right. They don't understand. And I would think that the Robert Pattinson, I keep saying Robert Pattinson. What's his name? Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's Batman will be the Batman that we kind of all wanted, that detective. Because let's really think about it. How many Batmen were actually detectives? Christian Bale came close to being an actual detective. But
Val Kilmer's Batman was close to a detective, but they just don't want to make it canon.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Val Kilmer was in one movie.
He used his brain more, and I don't like it. I don't think he's the best Batman, but when it came to using brains, the Val Kilmer's Batman used his brain a lot.
He uses brain, but let's really be honest. If you watch Batman Forever, you'll realize that the Shrink is smarter than Bruce Wayne, and Alfred is smarter than Bruce Wayne. Like, you really watch it. The Riddler is smarter than Bruce Wayne. Like everyone is smarter than Bruce Wayne in this movie. Like. Is again, let me disclaimer. I love Batman Forever. Just real fast, like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. but the detective Batman that I want to see was what they were trying to do with Batfleck, and he was not like they did always throw little tiny hints in there. That's why in my brain I'm thinking, okay, the Robert Pattinson Batman, they're gonna finally do the real detective story of Batman, but. I don't like it. I'm hearing it's going to be really bad. Like, I'm hearing bad things about it already. I don't really like the suit either. He looks like freaking Bullseye wearing the Daredevil costume in the Daredevil Netflix show. That's what he looks like to me.
Did you see the Catwoman costume?
Yes, I did.
It looks like a ski mask on her head.
My dude, when I first saw it, my nipples lactated milk. That's how embarrassed I was.
Yo.
What, Tito, you still there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Word, like,
I took a little break.
When I saw the Catwoman costume, mind you, she's played by Lenny Kravitz's, I think, daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chloe, I think it's Chloe Kravitz or something like that.
Chloe, the same chick that played the acid-spitting butterfly bitch in X-Men. Anyway.
Oh, really? I gotta look back at that again. Yeah.
X-Men First Class, the chick that was spitting the acid, and she had the.
Oh yeah. Yep, you're right.
It was her.
Right.
But when I first saw her in that ski mask shit, yo, bro, I swear everything I love, like I soiled myself. I said, "What the hell am I looking at right now?"
What about Riddler? What you guys thought of Riddler?
I thought Riddler looks pretty cool.
You think they did good with Riddler now? With making look like some psycho serial killer?
The thing about Riddler is Riddler's really not a psycho killer. Like, he's extremely intelligent. Like, he's not. honestly, it may sound crazy, but Jim Carrey was really close. Like, it's really close. He's really, really close. But of course, Joel Schumacher made it really campy. But I hope they just do it right. Like Riddler, they need to do Riddler right. Like in the Gotham show. Excuse me, the Gotham show.
Do him justice.
That Riddler was the shit. That's a good Riddler.
Yeah, he was a good Riddler. Yeah,
that's a good Riddler. Penguin in that show.
I never watched that show.
Oh, great, amazing. But
I thought that Joker was pretty good too on Gotham. I didn't think he was that bad. The ending, the last Joker version, I didn't like the first one.
Because that's the one.
No, not the bald head Joker. The first one when he had that crazy smell, stitched the face. When he had stitched the face, that one was good.
Yes, that one was good. But when he went fully crazy,
yeah, when he had that, I didn't like that. He looked like an old man with a bald head and with the long hair.
Yeah, he looked like shit. He looked like that gay dude from Shameless.
Yeah,
he looked like shit. He looked like mud.
He's on that show, isn't he? He's in that show, Shameless.
He is the gay dude from Shameless.
He is. See? That's him. Yeah, it's him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
okay. The guy from Shameless.
So Superman. Are we on Superman now?
Yep. Now we're on Superman. Yep.
Yeah.
I think he got the biggest upgrade out of everyone.
Yes.
In this,
including the stash, the stupid stash.
He got the biggest. He got the biggest upgrade. But I do have a couple issues with Superman. Everything was perfect. They did everything right. Henry Cavill is Superman. You cannot tell me nothing else. And I haven't said that besides anybody except for Christopher Reeves and Brendan Routh on certain occasions.
And Brendan Routh,
yeah, Brendan Routh on occasion. But Henry Cavill is Superman. Here's the problem. They gave him the black suit with no explanation. And that I did not like.
No,
he's going to wake up and put the black suit on. Do you know what the black suit is, Zack Snyder? The black suit is a solar storing suit. Because Superman was dead for so long underground, he doesn't have a lot of his power. So he puts on the suit to store more solar energy. Kind of like the same suit that Superboy Prime was wearing. It's the same kind of technology. So he just puts the fucking suit on. Oh, I'm wearing black now because I'm edgy. No, you dumb fuck. You're wearing the fucking black suit because you're weak and you need more sun. You feel me?
Yeah.
That I did not like. And it's like, so we saw all the suits come out of the thing and all of that, and that was real cool. But the computer should have been like, Kal-El, your cellular cells are very, very low. You should put on this suit instead.
Yeah.
He looks at the suit. They don't show up, but he looks. And then the next thing you see him wearing the black suit. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Gives you explanation. But no. I'm edgy. I'm back from the dead. Fuck it. I'm Rick Grimes. I'll put it on.
And he wanted the mullet too with the beard, but they didn't let him too. They didn't let him do it.
They should have gave him the goatee though. They should have gave him that. His regular hair with the goatee. That makes perfect sense. But again, I don't know. These people don't read comics. They get little specific parts from comics that build the movie around it. You feel me? They're not doing it justice. And me personally, if I was running the show, I would have definitely pushed for a reason to have the black suit. Superman doesn't wear black suits. He don't.
No, he wore
they wear
like how you
suits
said
for a reason. Like
he needed he didn't have enough sun. So he
exactly,
he
was dead for that long.
That was the whole point of the suit. Yeah, took away from the explanation of the black suit.
Exactly.
Yeah, should have explained that. That was the whole point.
Superboy Prime. I want to get off the subject, but Superboy Prime. He's a Superman from Earth Prime, and on Earth Prime, basically, Earth Prime is our Earth, where superheroes only exist in comic books. So on his Earth, he can actually read DC Comics and see what's going on. Like that's that serious.
Yeah.
And he got imprisoned inside of a small Green Lantern cell, inside of a tiny red sun, surrounded by Green Lanterns holding him inside the red sun. When he finally broke out, he had no power. So I think Hank Henshaw, who's Cyborg Superman, built him a solar suit, and he was wearing it the entire time, and that made him strong. You know what I'm saying? Like why he was fighting all the heroes and shit. So things like that, you need an explanation for. And Superman wearing the black suit, and mind you, the black suit doesn't have a cape. I don't know why they gave him a cape. They should have gave him a black suit, no cape, on some Mr. Incredible shit, and they should have gave the explanation. But that's the only problem I have. Him being a savage and a beast and a complete animal.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Especially at the ending when with the axe and stuff, he just looked at it like
He was
not
like,
impressed.
Bro, he got hit with the axe.
Yeah, he
He
was
didn't
like, I'm
dodge
not
it. He said,
impressed.
"Bing." He was like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Nigga
That
froze
was
that
gonna
shit.
be.
He beat the shit out of Steppenwolf. Like
Yeah, he
I
beat the
call it the punch zap, punch zap, punch zap. He just kept doing it. I felt bad
Yeah.
for Steppenwolf. I said, Superman, stop it! Stop! Leave this man alone. Like, I felt bad.
To be honest, they made Steppenwolf look better in this Snyder cut too. He looks way better too.
10 times better.
They did.
10 times better. 10
But
times better.
to me, they made him. They overpowered him a little too much because they made all the rest of the Justice League look like nothing without Superman.
They really did though. Because Steppenwolf is powerful.
Yeah, you're right.
He's powerful,
and
but
he looks more human than Monster in the comics. But it's okay. I'm okay with that. But he shouldn't have been that strong because he was treating them like they were children. Like,
I understand what they was trying to do. Like they was trying to use it to bring back Superman with it, but they overpowered him to the point that the other Justice League members was nothing.
Yeah,
it was like why were they there for? Like,
Wonder Woman can beat Steppenwolf in the comics
by herself. She could
by herself.
Even Aquaman could probably beat him. Like probably in the water, a little drowning.
And Aquaman is really powerful. It's just that they don't really show.
Yeah, he is very, very powerful.
Yeah, they don't shine the shine
in the Flashpoint
they don't.
comic and in the Flashpoint animated movie. You see that he's basically on par with Wonder Woman. Like he's strong. He's very, very strong.
Yeah,
they dumb him down like crazy. But again, you can't put Aquaman in it because they didn't give him no burn anyway, so it's not that serious. But I just
didn't appreciate that all four of them was not doing anything to him. Like because it's like what are they gonna do to Darkseid? Like what are they gonna do? Like
nothing.
If you couldn't touch Steppenwolf, what are you gonna like?
That's why it ends now. That's why we're not getting nothing after this because they're not beating Darkseid. Darkseid is ridiculous. Like Darkseid beats up Superman all the time.
So what you guys think of the ending with the post-apocalyptic future team with Joker, Batman, Cyborg?
I wish they make a movie of that. I want to see that. I want to see. Yeah. I want to see when all that happened. Like I'll take a movie of that.
It looks interesting.
I'm not saying give me a 3-4 hour movie. I'm good with a 2 hours. A little science.
I'm gonna be honest. I see what they were trying to do, but I didn't like it. I didn't like Jared Leto. I never liked Joker Jared Leto. And I figured when I saw the trailer of this, I would like him now with the long hair, looking crazy.
They try to copy They try to copy that the other Joker. They just
that's all they try to do. Yo, you're not Heath. Stop trying. Yeah. Do your own thing. I didn't like him. I'm sorry, I didn't like him, and I did not like fucking like Ben Affleck. I mean, I see what they were trying to do, but Ben Affleck, he stopped working out, so he looks mad skinny in a bad suit. But I guess it makes sense. They're in a post-apocalyptic world, so you will lose weight. So okay, I'll give you that.
You had to look.
Did you see Mira with the trident, and she's like, over-explaining how they killed Aquaman? We fucking did it. And Cyborg with your four arms. You have all the technology in the universe, and the best thing you can come up with is 4.
So you guys like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker then, right?
Joaquin Phoenix.
So you think Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was good?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Listen, I bought it on Blu-ray.
You know who they...
And I haven't even taken it out of plastic yet. This is a collector's item.
Wow.
It is a collector's item, man.
Okay? You know who are they hinting to play Joker in the Patterson verse?
Who?
The actor that plays Pennywise in the new It.
Oh yeah, the guy with the big ass forehead. I like him. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah,
I like that guy.
Make sure
didn't like the
His
It
last name
movie.
Skarsgård, something like that. He was in Hemsgrove, Hemlock Grove or something.
Yeah, Hemlock Grove. Yeah,
in
yeah. I know you're talking
Netflix,
about. I know you're talking about.
Hemlock Grove.
Make sure
That's
you
the
put
vampire.
a picture up of him right up here somewhere.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
can
Put
know
a
what
picture.
he look
Put
like.
a picture of him right in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, somewhere around here. Make sure. Yeah,
I
yeah,
liked him as
yeah.
It. He was pretty scary, but I did not like the It movies. I don't want to get up subtopic here, but those movies suck ass.
Acid.
Okay. Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Tim Curry. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
In one moment, you'll be begging for mercy. No. I'll beg now. That guy
I
right there.
think now.
He was the best Pennywise of
Pick
all
up
time.
the gun,
Top
Mr.
10.
Luger.
Top 10.
Top 10 right there.
Top
Like, come
10.
on, man.
Yeah, but he was the devil or the damn whoever. Darkness. He was Darkness in Legend too. So he was a couple of characters back in the day.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
He did his thing. Tim Curry.
Yeah. Tim Curry. Listen, there was a Tales from the Crypt episode where Tim Curry played the mother, the father, and the daughter.
Yeah.
No bullshit. I think it's called Death of a Salesman.
And
Really
he's
good episode.
he's a creepy freaking actor. The way he does his thing, he's creepy about it. Yeah.
He even played the freaking the hotel manager in Home Alone 2.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
and he was the best part of that movie. Watch Home Alone 2 today with your adult eyes, and you're gonna appreciate every scene Tim Curry's in. Watch. Watch. I'm telling you.
I seen it like about a month or two ago. I think it was a month and a half ago. I seen it. It was on Netflix and stuff.
He's really like anything Tim Curry does, he's 100%. And Pennywise was no different. Tim Curry, all-star, all day, all-star. While we're in post, put a picture of him right here. Tim Curry, all-star.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to something else now. The Tomorrow War.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Boy. Here we go.
This happened tomorrow.
Well, they say kids never come by unless they need something.
This is so fresh in my
need your
mind.
help. I'll get my coat.
30 years in the future. We are fighting a war. Our enemy is not human, and we are losing. We need you to fight.
I will be back.
And I love you, Chickpea.
7 days from now, when you're sent into that war, you won't be fighting for your country. You'll be fighting for the world.
Is it all right?
Yeah, going to war.
Stop talking.
Listen. Sorry, when I'm nervous, I talk. I'm like 97, I'm nervous.
He was the best part of the movie.
Hell yeah.
That should be fun.
Welcome to the future. You and your unit are now in 2051.
They're everywhere.
We are food, and they are hungry. Our enemy is smarter.
When they first dropped them in the first time.
Faster.
Oh yeah.
And stronger than you can possibly imagine.
We're gonna talk about that.
Do you want to see something really dangerous?
I feel like literally that's all I've been doing since I got here, but okay.
Within the next few weeks, the human species will disappear.
I've never seen any trailer like this. I've never seen
Nothing we
any
do
of this.
here
I'm so glad
matters.
I went in front.
No, that's where you're wrong. I don't believe that one bit.
Together, we can stop this war from ever happening.
They didn't really promote it as
This is
much.
my opportunity to give this world a second
I
chance.
think it would kill the whole
I watched it not knowing
Second
what the
chances are really hard to come
I
by.
had no idea.
You didn't know they was monsters or aliens. You just have to sit there and wait.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna fight.
It's not even loaded.
Yeah, well, it's not loaded. It's a pressurized cabin. Why would I load it in the cabin? The bullet goes in thing and everybody's sucked out.
There's a movie for me, I'm telling you.
So, Tomorrow War, what you guys thought of that one?
Oh man, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie.
I enjoyed it too.
It was a good movie.
Like, I'm a big fan of those kind of movies when the humans are fighting the monsters and the aliens or whatever. But if you've seen Edge of Tomorrow, nothing will beat that. I'm sorry, in my opinion, nothing will beat Edge of Tomorrow. So I was kind of comparing this movie to Edge of Tomorrow as I'm watching it, and Edge of Tomorrow to me is a 10. This movie is a 7. Straight like that. This movie is a 7.
Ben, what you think?
It's good.
I feel like this movie should have like explained more like of how but I like the concept of how they kept it. You didn't know if they was monsters or they was aliens. So it's like they kept that, like I like that. But I felt like the monster wise, y'all should have explained it more to me. Like why were they there? Like why did they crash there? Like why were they carrying that many of those monsters? Like that's all I'm saying. Like if you're gonna give me that in part 2, you just better rush it and make it good. Cause right now you left me with a big giant hole, like a gap. Like why were they even in the ice? Like how long ago was it? Because ice is ice.
Well, I mean, they kind of brushed on that, but you're right. They didn't give give it to you clear. But I guess that was the point, right? I mean, you're not really supposed to know why. You're supposed to leave it ambiguous is what makes the mystery more appealing and make you want to watch more. Did this guy leave again? But I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought the monsters was very well designed.
They was vicious.
They looked really crazy.
They was crazy vicious.
Yeah, and even the Edge of Tomorrow, they look crazy. Edge of Tomorrow, these guys was fucking scary.
Listen,
the white spikes are crazy. Yeah,
mad scary. Like they shooting shit out their hand, they shooting those bones out.
And you seen how they only vulnerable in their bellies and their neck. That's the only way you could kill them. So when you're shooting at them, they kind of cover up.
Yeah, I people that like the dude lit them up. They like kind of duck into the walls. Like, oh shit, they protecting themselves. Like,
but it's like how you said. I didn't see no trailers to this movie. I just waited till it came out. So
what happened was that Paramount had the rights to the movie, and then Amazon ended up buying it because Amazon wants to be a competitor now with the streaming. Yeah. So they want to start growing. So they was like, you know what? We'll give you $200 million for the movie and put it on our streaming service. Now, when they originally came up with the whole thing was, they don't explain why the white spikes came, but that's the whole purpose because they were planning on making it a series. Like they were gonna make another 2 more, or maybe another sequel, but they're gonna explain why the ship landed and where they came from and all the other stuff. And what I'm hearing is everybody's coming back. J.K. Simmons,
I heard
Chris
that.
Pratt,
I heard Chris Pratt's coming back.
Sam Richardson, I think his name is. I forgot his name.
I heard they're working on a sequel for it.
Yeah.
So
hopefully they
again,
touch down a lot on it.
See the follow up to that, because at the end of the day, did they kill them all? It's like it's very ambiguous.
Exactly.
Like, is it only one ship? I mean,
and it's only it has to be another ship because come on, only one ship lands and stays there frozen all that time. Like really, there has to be more.
Like, again, the white spikes were definitely vicious. Like when I said,
but what you got to understand, they don't technically always has to be. There's more of them. You know how these people are. They always like to play God. They could want to make their own spikes to try to control them. And you already know they're the only ones that ever dealt with it and survived. So,
another thing too that you guys have paid attention when they went to Russia to basically eliminate that, those are all females. So basically they send females to breed and make more and more males. So there has to be more or somewhere else that they got to explain where they're coming from.
And them females is vicious.
Yeah, they're vicious.
Oh my God.
They are vicious.
Oh man. Just the overall design and the way they move, like whoever did the CG for these things are really, really good. Like the way they were moving that little, like the way they were moving around and shit, definitely.
Chris Pratt, kind of, because when he went to the designer, he told him try to see if you could do something that's like terrifying, like a Hellraiser meets Alien. kind of a thing.
Oh, okay, now
So
that makes sense.
yeah, so when they was developing the white spikes, that was their inspiration.
They got
definitely makes
Cenobites
sense.
and Xenomorphs had
Yeah.
babies, and this is what you'll get.
That
Makes perfect
definitely-
sense.
Yeah, it totally makes sense now. Because that's
Wow,
exactly what
okay.
you look at now.
All right, I
But-
can appreciate it more just by hearing that. I can appreciate it more.
And what I liked about it too was that it gave me like that old school action flick kind of a thing. Like it's not gonna be like those like big box office kind of movies, but it was just like no nonsense, just straight to the point. Give us action, give us something terrifying, and you feel the threats. You feel the threats in the movie, and you feel the emotion.
I ain't gonna lie. Yes. When they figured out that they could have landed out there and the bro, that hands down was like that made it for me. Like just knowing that, because you thought it was over, but it wasn't over. Like and hands down when you thought it was just like, oh yeah, we found them. There's only 5 of them. Bro, and they found there was like a bunch of them.
A bunch of them. It was a whole freaking colony under there.
Yeah.
But mind you, all females. The males are bad, but the females are way more vicious. So it's like a whole colony of females. Then they also start busting out. Now, I had a couple questions though. This timeline, all right. Movies have different time travel, okay?
Yeah.
You talk about Back to the Future time travel. Back to the Future time travel has the grandfather paradox, which you go back in time to kill your grandfather. He wasn't able to go back in time to kill your grandfather.
Yep.
Okay. But Infinity War and Dragon Ball Z have different time travel, where time travel doesn't destroy or even mess with your timeline. All it does is make a divergent timeline.
Yeah.
Is this movie grandfather paradox time travel, or is it Endgame Dragon Ball Z time travel?
It just makes a different universe. It just makes a different timeline.
Like if you was paying attention, like remember when he was talking to the actor, his friend, when he was saying like, have you noticed that all of them are young, or have you noticed that the majority of us are like going past into our 40s? Because it's basically like they haven't been born yet. So in order for them to train these soldiers in the current timeline going into the future, it had to be basically kids from the future teaching us of this time how to deal with it.
Interesting. So you're saying to me, when he went to get drafted and they put his arm in that thing and they looked up all his history and shit like that.
Yep.
The way they recruit people in that way is so they won't mess with the young recruits coming back in time.
Exactly.
Which means that we're dealing with grandfather paradox time travel, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
They don't want to off you off, and then you won't be born to be a general.
Remember when it was putting on his arm, and they kept on looking up his history and everything, and they didn't want to say nothing because they didn't want to mess that up.
Okay. So we agree. This is grandfather paradox time travel, right?
Yep.
Which means that the young recruits that was in the ship at the end of that died, like the girl with the braids who came out of the fucking thing, she died. She's okay because she will be reborn. She will be born again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of them coming back in that time, because they knew if they died, they'd still be reborn.
Interesting.
They didn't want to
look more into that. Okay. All right.
You didn't want to go back and be off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But the daughter telling him all that information and him coming back changes the timeline then.
Exactly. Remember when she said, "Oh, you died in a car accident"? They kept hinting that he was gonna die, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll never leave you guys." But she was like, "Yes, you did when you came back." Remember, she's basically telling him that like he already went in that tour, that trip, and saying when he came back, he was traumatized.
Okay, he survived and came back.
He became a shitty father and left y'all.
Exactly.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works.
That's what she told him.
That's what she told him. Yeah.
Yeah, she told him that he was a shitty father.
She's from a timeline where they didn't go back in time. Listen to me. The older daughter from the future is from a timeline that they didn't go back in time. Sending him going back in time is what changes his timeline. Listen to me. He was mad about his life. Remember, he didn't get the job. He ended up shunning his wife. Him and his wife had a divorce, and he left them, and he was in a car accident in her timeline.
Mhm.
The new timeline is him going back for the tour. He never
But
goes
you don't
on
remember.
the tour.
But
He
you
never
don't
goes on
remember
the tour in
when
the original timeline.
you don't remember when she tells him that you came back, you didn't come back the same.
Mhm.
You don't remember when she told him that in the future daughter.
Yeah, she did
Mhm.
say that. Okay, so
And
he did
remember
go
when
on
he
the tour.
first came back from that first mission when he sees her die and he sees his daughter with the sign like, "Oh, Daddy, I made this for you." That was like that kind of like a hint of him coming back traumatized because he already knew that he was watching his daughter die right in front of his eyes.
Okay, so basically then her telling him that her telling him that in the future changed his future. It changed what his future was gonna be.
Yep.
Her giving him the poison, the vial or whatever, but her telling him what he was gonna do to his family coming back from the tour fixed his timeline.
Facts. Made him a better person.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So it's a grandfather paradox situation.
Facts.
This is the reason why they give you the armband and they test you to make sure, okay, if this person dies, it's not gonna affect us.
Now, the second one, I'm thinking the second one might not be future travel. I think the second one might have to go back into time, like more back into time.
That's pretty good. That's smart. Back to 9-something AD, right?
When that first ship fell, or where that came from, how, or why?
Yeah. I think the kid said 940 something AD. Like a minute ago, like back in time.
Hey, the same way they did it for that time, they could always recreate that because they already knew it was gonna happen. So they could probably try to go back to try to fix that time or something like that.
But can we agree the most badass character in this movie was J.K. Simmons with that beard?
Oh yeah, Jana Jones.
Hands down.
James said he was freaking brolic and cut up and everything.
He was Omni-Man. He was Omni-Man in this shit. Like,
yeah, he was.
He was ready.
But you know why he was big? He got big for the Batfleck Gordon, and they never really showed it. He got big for that, and he just kept on working out, but they never really showed him the way he got for that part.
He looked like how he looked in his Oz days, because in Oz he had some size on him too.
Yeah.
But in this shit, I was like, all right, J.K. Simmons with the sniper rifle looking pimpy. Like, okay,
I like they threw him in there. I like that they threw him in the end and stuff.
Yeah,
I thought that was
he did
cool.
thing in that movie. That movie was.
Honestly, it was really good. It's actually a movie I can watch again.
Yeah,
I can go back and watch it.
I watched it twice already. Just to like.
I'm on my third time already.
Yeah.
Oh, you on your third time? Wow.
I'm on my third time.
I'm about to watch it again. I think it's a replayable movie. I could watch it again.
Like this, I watch this movie at least once a month.
You know, I haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow.
You haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow?
I haven't seen. I gotta check it out.
Okay, watch it. If you like this movie, listen.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I have to check it out.
I was asking my son when we was watching Tomorrow War. I said, can you compare the monsters from this compared to the monsters of Edge of Tomorrow? He thinks these guys in Future War is much more vicious, but I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I like the white spikes. The white spikes are deadly.
They're scary.
Yeah.
The Edge of Tomorrow creatures, I'm not gonna spoil nothing for you, but they're not as scary as those guys.
Yeah.
They're not as scary.
What about the Quiet Place? Quiet Place. You guys, you think those creatures are vicious in the Quiet Place?
Oh yeah, way more vicious than Quiet Place. Quiet Place, nigga. Listen, the white spikes, nigga. Be quiet. They're gonna catch you. Be quiet. Be loud. It doesn't matter what happens. They shooting projectiles and shit. Like, and they shoot them shit like machine guns. Like, nah, bro, you got a problem. You can tell that these creatures were genetically engineered to exterminate planets. Like, they are planet killers. Like, so yeah, no.
So let me ask you guys, like, when they first, like, the first mission, when they was in that, like, that facility and stuff like that, did y'all feel like that little amped up kind of adrenaline when they was like, yo, you gotta hurry up and get out, and the white spikes was coming, and then we're going down the steps? How that was? How do you guys feel about that scene?
Ooh,
I
goosebumps,
like
man.
that scene. Yeah, I like that scene.
I
It
got
was a
seen
good
too.
one.
It's as they running down the steps and you see behind them, they just coming down mad fast and shit.
Yeah, like they trying to shoot and freaking
It
ass.
was just
yes. Go to my room. Go to mommy.
it was
Go ahead,
just
Bear.
it was just crazy. I
to
loved
Yeah.
every minute of it. How many they were.
Yeah.
It was just right amount of them.
Oh yeah.
It was the right amount of them. It was amazing. Like I just hope they do the second one justice.
I know that's what I'm afraid of. I hope they do it justice. I hope, and that's the only thing that's gonna make sense if they go back into time, because if they go back into the future, it's not gonna really. Well, I mean they can, but how would you go back into the future again?
It's like
That's
I
the thing.
said. Sometimes they don't even have to do none of that. It's like I said. Sometimes
Well,
scientists just
wait a
want to
minute.
make.
Wait a minute.
They
Wait a
just want to
minute. Wait a
control
minute.
it.
We're missing something important here. Okay. The original timeline, of course, everybody died, right? That's what happened, right?
Yeah, 30 years ago, the
30 years in the
timeline
future,
died.
everyone dies because she gets in the thing, the facility gets wiped out, right? But he goes back in time, which means that now, since we're dealing with grandfather paradox logic, what they are doing in the past, now there's a different future now.
And that toxin, the toxin that he brought from the future,
But even right now, he's in everything they did in the past. They blew up the ship, everything they did, whatever. Now there is a different 30-year in the future. There's a different future now. So now that there's a different future, maybe things are different. Maybe they built another time machine. I'm saying maybe there's other things going on. They can make a part 2 and still deal with the future because it's a different future now. You feel me?
Yeah, you're
the daughter
right.
might still be alive. Everything may be completely different just because he brought that
somebody could fuck up and survive, then by mistake come back with one of them shits.
Word, like it's like real serious shit. Like they can pretty much do anything they want.
Because you could tell in the movie when they was talking about the vial, the creature was on it, like it was paying attention, like it knew what it was
really
doing.
was though.
It knew, like it was like they was hinting that it knew what it was doing.
Yep.
So how wouldn't you not tell like if they spin it to that's how they come, because they knew that they made something to destroy them. So now you got an invasion because you made something to destroy them, and they probably sent a signal because the women are the strong vulture creature ones, so you never know.
And it was a beautiful scene in that movie when he fell down with his daughter, and it looked like that Constantine kind of with all the creatures grabbing and stuff. That was a crazy scene.
It reminded me of Constantine. When he put the holy water and all the demons coming up, like it was
all the demons was like trying to grab him. It was I
that
thought
was
that
good.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, good scene. That was a good scene.
But you could tell that in all those type of situations, the government is sending the big bombs on you.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, in this case, it was no more government.
Yeah, it was just.
What did you think about when the white spikes jumped off like the cliff and they started like flying, squirreling and shit? Like I was like, oh shit, them shits can fly. Like,
yeah. They were going for their mother. They was coming for their mother. Like you see how they were freaking them in the water, freaking them just in.
Those shits was like, I was like
some World War Z type shit right there.
I see them doing some stupid shit, playing God and making them niggas themselves, like making them creatures themselves.
The government, this is what they do.
Yeah. And you already know they're always gonna go to the people that survive.
That could be a plot right there. Maybe freaking them, they go into the future or in time, pick up a specimen or some kind of sample and try to experiment with the aliens too, try to make their own little freaking them, like you were just saying.
Yeah.
You never know. They could come back.
Human beings have a problem with doing dumb shit all the time.
It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Oh yeah.
So it's like
it's dumbasses. Yeah.
So it's like you know how they play God with that. So
yeah.
they already was warned. So they already had the heads up. So they always gonna slice and dice things. So I wouldn't put it past them that they make their own type of worse creature for the next one.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
All right, guys, we're gonna have our last topic here.
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to get you guys' opinion on it. You know, you tell me what you think.
Throughout my life, the 10 rings gave our family power.
I don't want to tell you what I think of those rings.
If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
You are a product of all who came before you.
She's
the legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried. Glad I was right.
You're just a criminal who murders people.
Be careful how you speak to me, boy.
I thought I could change my name. Start a new life. But I could never escape his shadow.
My son, you can't run from your past.
Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.
Was that Abomination?
Yep, that was Abomination.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't ever see that part.
Yeah.
Tim Roth?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make a canon to the other Incredible Hulk, but that would be nice.
Holy shit! I did not see that before. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
just...
Well, okay. When I think about Marvel, put you on. Shang-Chi is definitely down. He's an Avenger. He becomes an Avenger. He's an Avenger for a while. He is the best hand-to-hand combat character in Marvel. Nobody can beat him in hand-to-hand combat, no matter who you bring. Bring anybody you want. Iron Fist, freaking Captain America, motherfucking anybody hand-to-hand combat, Shang-Chi will beat the shit out you. That's just his thing. That's
so I don't know too much about him, but like where in power wise, like how powerful is he? Like is he pretty powerful?
He's a regular dude. Kung Fu. Regular dude, but he's so nice. Again, no one can see him hand-to-hand combat. That's the bottom line. Now,
so what's the purpose of bringing him into the MCU?
But he's an important character, and on top of that, the 9 Rings has always been in the MCU. The 9 Rings are the guys who kidnap Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Who kidnapped Tony Stark in the beginning of Iron Man 1. Those were the 9 Rings.
Wow.
You feel me? Even the Mandarin, the fake Mandarin, you know what I'm saying, from Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. Even those guys are part of the 9 Rings. Of course, he wasn't the real Mandarin. The Mandarin is a real character, you know what I'm saying? But the 9 Rings have always been in the MCU. So I guess they're elaborating on it, and they're using Shang-Chi's character to push it. So,
wow.
Where did GG go?
GG Bear got kicked off. I don't know, maybe something on his end. I sent him another invite and stuff. We almost done. This is like that'll be the last topic and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, so, it looks good. I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. Like, I didn't know Abomination was in it, and if it's played by Tim Roth, I am all in.
I really like that Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry, man. I thought it was. I liked it.
You like The Incredible?
Yeah, I like The Incredible. I like Edward Norton's Incredible Hulk. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was bad. I mean, I don't know why they don't want him, but
here's the thing, right? I like Ang Lee's Hulk. That's just me. Whatever. I like Ang Lee's
I just don't like his design. The way they designed him.
I like the movie, and I guess I like it because they built the movie like a comic book.
Oh, there he goes. He's panels.
Back.
Yeah.
My bad. I had to switch up. My phone died.
Yeah, I know. You got kicked off and
I
stuff.
actually think my phone died too. I gotta. Yeah, I think my shit about to die too. But no, I like Ang Lee's Hulk. But I did like the Incredible Hulk. I don't know. I just didn't believe Edward Norton being Hulk. Maybe it was that. I think I don't know. He didn't give me that Bruce Banner vibe. He didn't give me the Mark Ruffalo. You feel me? When I see Mark Ruffalo, I see the Hulk. I see.
But you like Abomination though. You like Tim Roth's Abomination.
Tim Roth can be anything and anywhere and out. He does no wrong for me. I love Tim Roth. I watched every episode of that show. Lie to Me. Great freaking show. You gotta watch it. It's great.
So let me ask you before I go to Bear, why you think they added Abomination into the Shang-Chi?
Because, and this is my opinion on Marvel, they're trying to start their Hulk franchise. They're trying to get their Hulk franchise. They're trying to get Mark Ruffalo to start making solo movies because Hulk hasn't had a really good successful solo movie.
Yeah.
So they're trying to really push that Hulk, you know what I'm saying, shit. So they put an Abomination in it to start pushing because Hulk has a lot of enemies.
Yeah,
also, Thunderbolt Ross. We was talking about him earlier in the Black Widow. Thunderbolt Ross is Red Hulk. You guys know that.
Yeah,
right? He is Red Hulk.
That's it. So, let me get off topic of that. But you can see what she's trying to build there. She's trying to build that team, that Dark Avenger team.
Of course.
That's what they're trying to go with.
Absolutely right.
Valentina. You talking about Valentina?
Yes, Valentina.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's trying to build the Dark Avenger. She already got U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent. You got White Widow.
She got the White Widow.
Yep.
You got
Red Hulk is coming.
Red Hulk.
I heard that a part of the Thunderbolts they're gonna put Punisher. They're gonna put Ghost. What's the Ghost from Ant-Man? What was that? That character Ghost.
Yeah, the phasing bitch, right? Ghost. Yeah,
her.
Yeah.
They're gonna put her.
That's their version to Ant-Man. Like
Yep.
Who else? Damn, who else? I forgot who else. Oh, Taskmaster. They're gonna put Taskmaster in the Thunderbolts too.
And now we got Abomination, and I'm telling you right now.
But I don't think Abomination is gonna be anything. They probably make him they'll probably give him a more like a power up to make him a villain to one of them one of them shows or movies, depending on what platform
honestly, I think they're gonna push a Red Hawk though, because Red Hawk would be a great addition. I don't know why they're taking so long. Like Red Hawk, man. I read all day.
And Thunderbolt Ross ain't getting no younger. He's gonna freaking be croaking soon. Like they better do something with him already. Like
but they're not gonna really they're gonna CGI that. They're gonna make him.
Yeah,
they
have to.
He just gotta continue doing his acting thing.
No, I'm talking about the actor. Like the actor is pretty old. Like he's getting to that age that
Yeah, but it's all right because all he's going to be doing is voiceovers. Because Red Hawk stays Red Hawk. I don't think he turns back into.
Yeah, I don't think he turns back either. I think Red Hawk stays Red Hawk.
So you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Red Hawk. Also, they're bringing in She-Hulk too. I think too. So
She-Hulk is in the Disney Plus show. I think.
I'm gonna bring two topics that we'll talk about next time. But one, She-Hulk is gonna have Charlie Cox, Daredevil from Netflix. He's gonna be in there with the suit as Matt Murdock and Daredevil on She-Hulk.
Nice.
And now the comics is insinuating that She-Hulk is the real Hulk. Do you guys agree on that?
How can she be the real Hulk?
How is she the real Hulk?
If Hulk,
I don't know. You tell me.
Is the reason that I guess she got saved, wasn't it?
Yeah, he gave her some of her blood, some of his blood, and something related,
or something was wrong. I don't know if she was dying. I don't know. Everybody to me.
No, that's bull. How is she the real Hulk? Hulk is Hulk.
It can't be.
Listen to me.
Hulk's blood is the reason all the other things get created. Like
exactly.
This is why comics. This is why American comics is really going down to the shithole because they keep messing everything up. It's true. It's true.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen. Listen to me. When it comes to the Hulk not only is the most powerful character in Marvel, but he outlives everybody in Marvel. When everybody is dead, 100,000.
In every story, he's always
Hulk always survives at the end. Always survives. Even in the alternate future where Thanos kills everybody. Thanos gets the freaking Infinity Gauntlet. The Hulk is his dog. He has the Hulk on a leash in his dungeon eating people. Like,
and it's like also with the new Thor movie, right? The new Thor movie that's coming out. Jane is gonna become Thor, and now the rumors are saying that Thor is gonna be like human, regular man, warrior Thor. Yeah, he's not gonna be a god no more. They're saying that he's not gonna be a god no more.
do you hear him, Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Try to come back in. Try to come back in, and then try again.
Yeah, me?
No, you good. I think it's Thomas.
Yeah, I'm.
Do you hear me clear, Thomas?
I'm fine. Say something.
Sound like some
Sound like
or like Snoopy or some shit. Sound like a little.
That's it. You said too much. They messing up your whole life over there. You gave up too much of their plot. They're not trying to hear it.
They trying to muffle Notorious.
Yeah.
Die. Hold on.
Oh my God, that face. That was priceless.
I got it.
Oh. I think we lost him.
Yeah. I think he's gone.
I think he's done. This was brought to you by whatever cable plan and people he's paying for.
So yeah, let's to finish it off. So what you thought of the Shang-Chi trailer? Did you hyped about it? You expect it to be any good?
To be honest, I don't even know who Shang-Chi is. like whatever I saw in the trailer is like the only thing I know is the villain, and Marvel already used his name before and they did shit with it. So hopefully they do better with this guy. But Mandarin, you know, he was Iron Man's villain, so I don't know why they switched it up now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about Shang-Chi and stuff. I'm just hoping that, you know, they do it justice. And like I was asking Notorious about it, like Shang-Chi is not really all that powerful. Like he hand to hand, he's nice and stuff like that, but he's not like somebody that's gonna be like powerful, like as far as up there. And like he's just gonna be like another Avenger, like a Black Widow kind of regular person.
Yeah, because I just hope they don't shit on him like they shitted on Iron Fist. Because that Iron Fist portrayal was horrible.
And he's connected to that world too, Shang-Chi.
So it's
they're supposed to meet.
No, I hope they don't.
Well, not that Iron Fist. I don't want that Iron Fist. No, not that one.
That Iron Fist.
We need the true Iron Fist for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically, you know, I don't know. It's a toss up with that one. Like it's like the same thing with Eternals. Eternals is another one too. I don't know too much about them neither. They race swapped and changed the characters on that one, so I don't know.
It's like the explanation to that is the reason they wasn't in the MCU when all that end wars and all that was happening was because it wasn't a major threat to them. So
exactly,
snapping a finger to everybody puffing dusting is not a major threat to ya. So I don't understand, but they got an explanation to everything. So hopefully they do something, because it's like I don't know none of them. Hopefully they give me some animated videos or something of who these guys are, because I don't know not one of them.
They ain't gonna be freaking it. Like I said, they like the way they did with Black Widow, I thought it was an alright movie. I didn't think it was the best movie of Marvel and stuff. And yeah, it was too late. And with Shang-Chi, well, I don't know if Shang-Chi comes out before Eternals, but I don't know. This next phase of MCU, we're gonna see how that shit goes.
Listen, I think I'm more excited for the TV shows than the movies.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
because the movies sometimes they're not doing them right. They be
Oh
killing
yeah.
characters off too. Like if you're gonna kill a character, at least make a different dimension movie or something because like bro, it's like you're killing everything, bro. And there's making every villain a good guy. Stop it. Like come on.
It's the same thing like how the Flash, like the Flash, they like you were saying, like I understand, you gotta put some love in there, but like damn,
Yeah.
like every time they gotta give hugs and kisses and everything, like that's too much.
Exactly, bro. Like hands down, like if you want to make a couple of episodes on a couple of villains that you want to turn good, hey, knock yourself out. But don't give me 12 episodes of straight, I need hugs, stop killing people because it's not good for your soul and your heart. Not every villain is gonna change.
And
So,
Wells and Cisco already left, right? Or
yeah,
they still there?
they're out of they out of there already.
That's crazy, yeah. That's crazy.
And like they said, the Barry Allen of that is thinking of leaving. He already it could be his last seasons, and I don't blame him. I used to be a big fan. Now it's
me too. Me too.
It's like it's horrible.
Yeah, it's sad that show could have been going on for a while longer, but it's just like I already knew they was gonna mess it up, man.
Is that what it is? It's the copyrights and the contracts here. Because remember, it's a real popular show, so it's like you can't put a lot into it because then it overthrows the Flash movie. So it's like, damn, they already did all of that in the Flash. Why would I want to see it in the movie? Like it's the same thing. That's why I think the Flashpoint is gonna take different. Like they're gonna do the same thing they did for the DC on the WB. Where they milked the cameos in that. Like the Crisis, bro, Crisis was trash to me a little bit because you could tell the fights at the end was kind of trash.
Oh,
like, it was just the same blast, bomb monster died or ghost, whatever they was fighting. But it milked the cameos, and that's what made it the Crisis amazing to me. Like you got to see Smallville's Superman, you got to see Batman's the animated voice actor do that. Colony, I forgot.
It had good, but they made freaking Batman look mad cheesy. Like how Batwoman killed that nigga with a kick.
No.
like
Like
how
I
you kill
said,
Batman with a kick.
it's like I said, they milked it with the cameos. I don't know about the story. All that said it was trash.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
They did him dirty. They got the guy from Batman's 80, the reporter to come out in that scene too.
Yeah.
And it's like they had a lot of nice little cameos. They did a lot of nice things, but I think that's what they're gonna milk in Flashpoint. They're gonna give you that Batman. They're gonna give you a lot of different. They supposedly got a Supergirl, like a Superman's daughter, but it's a Supergirl, but she's Superman in that timeline. So it's like it's a lot of things they can milk. They're gonna do.
Yeah.
Come back. No, I figured out how to enter on my computer, so now I got better lighting, better everything.
Yeah, it's better on the computer, bro. It's better that way. It's better. It's more easier.
So I know I missed a lot.
No, we was just talking about like I was asking about the Shang-Chi, and then I referenced the how the Flash series has just gotten way bad, and how Cisco and Wells is gone, and it's just like
it's like I said, it's gotten to the point that even the Star, that even he want to leave, and it's like you could milk that till it's over. Like you could do whatever. You know what I'm saying, like 120 seasons. I'ma hug you villain episodes if you want. They're gonna
even Arrow was good in the beginning, but like some point it started to go like real bland. Like I was like,
let me tell you what happened to Arrow. What happened to Arrow is the same thing that I said that happened to Flash.
Yep.
They used a lot of characters that was in Batman thing, and they couldn't use it. They was trying to use the Suicide Squad. That's why if you saw the episode, they couldn't name the girl Harley Quinn. They couldn't say that. Mm-hmm. They couldn't use none of that. So they told them they had to kill those characters. And that's what killed Arrow. because I don't know why Arrow director or whatever it was writing everything that Bruce Wayne was doing for Arrow to do. So I don't know why they did that. It was going to that. They kept using Ra's al Ghul. They kept on doing Batman things but the Suicide Squad is what killed that show.
And now Diggle with the Flash, they keep trying to push that he's Green Lantern, but they never make him Green Lantern.
They said he's Green Lantern on another Earth. That's what that whole thing
is. That's what that is.
He's Green Lantern for another Earth. But it's like I said, what kills the TV ideas is the rights for the TV show. They're not like Marvel, where they in tune with the TV and the movies.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you do that because it kills from the movie.
Yep.
That's why the Flash is going the same way as Arrow. They can't use a lot of ideas because the movie's probably like, nope, we want to use that.
And
well, you guys. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go to the
I was going to say, the elephant in the room. These shows started off good and they just end up going bad.
Yeah.
But Batgirl started bad.
Oh,
it got worse and worse and worse.
They switched her. They got a new Batgirl.
And listen, the first Batwoman was terrible. She was bad. But the black girl, oh my God, kill me today.
Yes.
I don't watch the show.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
I didn't even dare watch the show. Like everybody else, I was not even watching that.
Batwing.
And you know the sad part, and here's the saddest part about the whole season. The saddest part is the Superman, and
Lois and Superman is good.
That shit is good, I know.
Yeah, that show is good.
That shit is good. That killed me. I was shitting on this show. I never watched it. Ray said, yo, bro, give it a try. I watched the first episode. I couldn't stop. I ended up watching the whole first season.
Like the writers of that show got brains. Everybody else in the CW was on some crap. I don't know what the hell they doing.
CW always did good with Superman. You see what they did with Smallville.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're right about that. Supergirl was
formula with Superman is great. Batman.
You guys know they're gonna bring back Smallville. Did y'all hear about that?
Nah. Is that official though?
Nah,
that's what I'm hearing. The rumors are saying that they trying to bring back this guy Tom Welling and Luther. They're gonna bring them back so far. They coming back definitely so far. That's what they're talking about.
But if you watch the Crisis in that time, he gave up his powers and all that. So are you gonna do it before he gave up his powers? Then and you basically giving me something that I know how it's gonna end already? Like I don't want to watch that. So it's like you cannot.
Like how you gonna bounce back from this?
Yeah.
But when it comes
multiverse, though, right? The multiverse.
But the way the multiverse, it's all one verse now. In Arrow.
Yeah, he's right.
It's all one verse.
It's all one universe.
But wait a minute. This is what y'all missing. Y'all guys heard about the Warner Brothers and Discovery joining together as one company, right? Now it's called Warner Discovery. Did you hear about that?
Yes, I heard about the
merger. All right, so now Warner Brothers and Discovery Channel are now joined, and now they're saying that they want to make Warner Discovery wants to make everything DC canon. So if Flashpoint restarts everything, we might be able to see Grant Gustin's Flash. In the movie with Ezra's Flash, we might be able to see Tom Welling's Smallville come back as the original.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's like I was saying. I see them doing that. Like they milk the cameos and all the Crisis, all those shows on from the WB. Why wouldn't they milk Flashpoint the same way? That's why they brung in the Batman. They supposedly got a Supergirl woman coming. They're gonna milk the cameos for that. They can put a lot of different universes. Yeah. That's what made the Crisis official.
The only one
it was trash. I didn't like it, but
the only one they're not gonna bring back is Batman from that kick that he died from because
no. They killed Bob Kane. They killed the original voice of Batman with a kick, bro.
That's the animated. That's the animated series Batman, bro.
Animated series original voice.
Yo, bro,
with one fucking kick. I was like, what? He should have bodied her.
Can I ask you something? How y'all feel if they don't use Thomas Wayne in Flash?
Word.
What's y'all feeling?
You know what though? Whoever plays Thomas. Oh, that's
hold on, because I'm gonna do it justice. How y'all feel about Thomas Wayne not being in?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta pull mine out. Hold on. Wait a minute.
How y'all feel about that?
I don't have no Batman up here. I'm so mad. Y'all doing me dirty right now.
How you feel about that?
No. You know what? Fine. I don't care. I don't care. He's in it. Android.
That's like put out a Samsung phone, bro.
Android 17.
Android 17.
It's on deck. So, all right. Here's the thing, right? You cannot kill Batman with a kick.
Not that type of kick.
It's like Batman's a ninja. The first thing he learned was how to dodge kicks. That's the first thing he learned.
And even if he's too old to dodge it, he could know how to freaking block it too. Like really, like
you are a seasoned Batman. You let this that's that female feminine shit. Like we don't know what a strong female character is. We know what a strong female character is. You don't have to have a female character kill Batman. Okay, with a kick. This show us how powerful.
Like Supergirl, I didn't like Supergirl. I really didn't like Supergirl.
Me neither.
I didn't like it.
It was I watched it. I watched the whole thing, and it was a couple of decent episodes here and there, but.
Too campy. It's too campy.
No, not Jimmy Olsen. James Olsen.
I know.
Mr. BBC himself, motherfucker.
The Guardian, right? Ain't he the Guardian? What was his name again?
The Guardian. The Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian. Like really?
James Olsen is a fucking superhero, right? Yeah. Kiss my ass today. Okay.
That shit's so stupid, yo.
It pissed me off, yo. Like
I ain't gonna lie to you. The DC show started off with fire, but they just ended up being smoke.
Being so bad, man. Like, I can't believe they did that. Like
hands down, the only thing they don't mess up is the animated stuff, bro.
No, animated stuff is gold, man. Listen, Justice League Unlimited will go down in history as one of the greatest superhero animes ever made. Bottom line, no questions asked.
Which one?
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, yeah. Unlimited is good.
Young Justice. Let's go.
Oh, have y'all seen Long Halloween, the animated Long Halloween? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen
part 1.
I seen it.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
I seen it yesterday.
Yeah, it was
very good. They like I said, even we can go back. Batman Year One animated, dope. Like
all the animated DC is
all
good.
All the animated DC is dope. Like you can't. That's one thing DC
the
has.
Batman animated series was the hands down the best. Animated series for Batman ever.
Listen, I recently watched all of them. I watched all the Batman animated series and I watched all the Superman animated series. And Superman animated series is fucking kindergarten, okay? Batman animated series is college. You know what I'm saying?
It was just the yin and the yang of it, bro.
Man, that shit.
If you wanted to see a Boy Scout all day, you watch Superman.
Watch Superman.
If you wanted to see somebody smooth.
You want to get on your grown man shit? Watch Batman.
But a lot of people got to thank the animated series because that's how you got.
That's how everything got started. If
it wasn't because of the animated series, you would have never got Harley Quinn.
Exactly.
Harley Quinn was created in the animated series.
Yeah, that is true. Yep. She was such a fan favorite. They made her canon.
That's what.
And that's the power of DC. They will canonize your ass without you realizing.
Diggle got canon. They made him into the comics. They wrote him into the comics.
Diggle's canon.
Eververse got their own comic. They got their own comic thing.
I can't front. I like Diggle. I'm a Diggle fan. I like Diggle.
I like Diggle. If they would have did it right, Diggle's good. It's just that they're messing it up, man. They're messing it up big time.
Like knowing that they didn't know he was gonna get that fan favorite, but for me, stay bringing 100 different wells on Flash. Give me the Green Lantern from that time already. Like that's it. Like give me 2 Diggles already.
And I can't front the guy that plays Wells. I forget his real name. He's a really good actor. Like,
oh
he's
hell
good.
yeah, bro.
He's really, really good. And him as the Reverse Flash, him as Wells.
Yeah,
I thought he was really, really good.
Hands down, his Reverse Flash was amazing.
His Reverse Flash was the shit. Like,
I hated him, but I also wanted to join him. Like,
I wanted to be on his team.
I wanted to be on his team. Like,
tell the truth. Look,
evil.
I like Wells. I like Wells, and I like Wells' Reverse Flash. But I still think we need a better Reverse Flash. I still think Reverse Flash is the Joker to Flash's enemies.
Of
like
course.
he is evil, diabolical. Like he's cold-blooded.
Thawne was good. Well, the guy who played Thawne, like the real Thawne, he was good.
Yeah,
he was good. But Wells overpowered that guy.
Yeah, Wells.
Like,
Wells
you didn't
that
appreciate
shit.
that shit because you knew Wells was like way better.
Have you ever watched what's it called? Guardians, right? Is it Guardians?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
The Guardian show? Yeah. Legends. Legends. They broke Reverse Flash in that shit. Like, they broke him. He basically used the Spear of Destiny, and it was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They broke that shit. I want to ask you something. I actually want to show you guys something if you got a little bit more time. And I was gonna put it on like one of these screens. Could I do that from my end?
Yeah, you could. If you see a share button or a share tab on your end, it should be a share tab on your end. You could do it, and it should say something share video file, something like that. I don't know if you could do it. I know on my end I could do it.
The screen it's like a little square box with a plus on it.
Yeah, it's a share.
It's a share screen.
It's the mute, stop, cam, mic, and then it's the last one, share. It's right in the middle.
I see. I want to find out right now. It says share.
You share it as a video file.
Let me see something. Oh, I see. I don't have it as a video file though. I don't have it as a video file.
Next time you could do it, just have it ready, and then you could be able. Both of y'all could have something to share, whatever y'all want.
What if I? What if I join from my phone is up again? What if I join from my phone and I point my phone at the screen? Can I do it like that?
You can. I don't know how clear it will look over the phone, but try it.
That clear on the phone.
Sound notorious.
Just save it for next time, bro. Just like next time, just have it as a video file, and then you'll be able to share it that way. Because I know you're not gonna be done. This is not gonna be the last time you do this. I know.
No. I like this.
Yeah.
But next time I have my set up, Bear's not gonna outset me next time. I'm gonna have my shit set up. The right way. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking at this shit now. It says share window. You know what? I gotta fuck with this. I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, it'll have like it'll say share, and then you could be share screen, and then at the top it says video file. So which two options do you have?
I have screen and I have video file.
So try video file. If it's not a video file, that you could go into your computer or your device.
I didn't save it. It's inside my Final Cut Pro still. I was gonna play it from the Final Cut Pro. That's what that was.
You have to save it as an actual file. Yep.
Yeah. I see it says window, but I don't want to share. Can I do that?
You can share it as a window, but you will have to pick the right option to share as like a window, like a tab, like a internet tab, like a window tab.
This Chrome has lost permission to capture screen. Follow these steps. I don't know. All right, well, I'll do it next time. But I figured since we was all here, I could kind of pull it up so you could take a look at something. But you know,
yeah, we could. We could definitely do it. We would definitely. You'll have it ready, and we'll definitely do it for like
I'll definitely have it ready. But it's the EWF shit I was telling you about.
Oh, all right then.
I'll definitely have it. I will have it ready because Jamie said they're gonna do the announcement in August. And August is coming up soon, so I want to have it. I want to have it ready out there and shared by August. So it'll be the perfect situation for the shit to come out. It's pretty cool.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Definitely.
It's pretty cool, guys.
Definitely. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for getting on, coming on.
For sure, man.
Whenever y'all want to come back on, you let me know. Like I'm trying to do this almost every Friday, or day that's flexible within the weekend. So
no, definitely. Weekend is perfect. Like I'm always down, man. I had a good time, man. Thanks for having me. If anybody's watching, this is live. Come check out my YouTube channel, Adult Eyes. You feel me? I watch movies and I rewatch them again as an adult, and I realize how incredibly stupid they are. So, holla at me.
Bear, you got anything to say before you go?
Nah, all I'm gonna say is I'll see y'all the next time. Y'all gonna see a lot of us.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah.
Peace, man.
Be safe, brothers.
No doubt.
Later.